Hey there, folks. Welcome to this, the 22nd of April? 22nd of April stream with your host, me. What's up? It's a little bright in here today, huh? Wait, how is it so bright in here? I just need to turn this up? There, that looks better. Nice. How's everyone doing? We're going to be kicking off the stream with a slightly unconventional segment, which I'm not going to lead into. Sorry to hear that, Weekly Winter. I'm just going to share my thoughts. So just give me a... Give me a sec. So I got in some Twitter drama, and it really frustrated me. And historically speaking, when I get frustrated by Twitter drama, I don't express myself in a very rhetorically effective way. That's how the Thought Slime drama stream thing took place. We're gonna not repeat that. So if over the course of this small segment, okay, I come off as like weirdly stilted, or it seems like I'm being like detached or really unempathetic, it's really just me trying to avoid slipping up and making the same mistakes that I used to. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about something slightly contentious. I know a few people, maybe they've got like their own like socialist daddies, their bread tube love interests that I might criticize slightly, perhaps. But I ask you this, okay? I ask you this. Just stick with me, okay? And because this is going to be a video, inevitably, if you criticize me in the comment section, I ask only this, just so I know you've at least watched the video and didn't just see the title and started getting mad at me, okay? If you're going to criticize me in the comment section, add a little winky face in there somewhere. It has to be in the comment, okay? It has to. I'm polling this video afterwards. I'm gonna add up all the comments that are critical of me, and I'm gonna see which ones have the winky face and which ones don't, okay? That's a semicolon and then a close parenthesis, okay? You need to put that in there. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you didn't watch it, you just got triggered by the title, okay? So, with that being said, there's something that Kyle Kulinski has done over the past few months that really frustrates me. It's not the Bernie or bust thing. In fact, I'm not actually going to be talking about the efficacy of Bernie or bust here, or at least not very much. But there is a specific thing that Kyle Kulinski does that bugs me, and what it is he doesn't seem to take responsibility for the outcomes of his behavior as a public figure. I've seen many tweets from him where he says, I'm not advocating for Bernie or bust, I'm just not going to vote for Biden. To which the obvious answer is, Kyle, you're a huge public figure. You're massive. Hundreds of thousands of people get their news from you. And if you say, you're not voting for Biden for your reasons, and you post a bunch of tweets where you criticize the DNC and Democrats and Biden constantly, and you never say, hey guys, vote for Biden. I'm not voting for Biden. You can vote for who you want. We kind of know what that means, don't we? You're not on paper Bernie or bust, but the actual rhetorical, practical outcome of your advocacy is Bernie or bust. And we know this because I've spent a year and a half in a hyperbolic time chamber where I experienced the arguments of fascists and Nazis at 10 times the rate a normal human can withstand. And you know what the conclusions I have arrived to are? That cowardly people like to signal a conclusion without specifically stating it, okay? Go to Paul Joseph Watson's Twitter, All right? Paul Joseph Watson will nonstop post video clips of black people acting poorly in public. Of course, we all know that everybody, every race acts poorly in public from time to time, but he really likes posting the black ones. And he'll just say something like, oh, imagine my shock, multiculturalism working again, or wow, I thought diversity was our strength, not our right uppercut, or something to that effect, you know? And then, of course, the comment sections, the thousands of people will be posting 1350, blacks have inferior skulls, white ethno-state now, blah, 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 blah. And if you ask PJW, hey, do you think black people are inferior to white people? You know what he would tell me? He would tell me no. With a smile on his face. With that being said, this is something that Sean, of Sean and Jen, tweeted recently. A whole lot of Americans are mad at me, a British person, for not supporting Joe Biden enthusiastically enough. Maybe I don't get how it works there, being British and all, but I might recommend you spend your time trying to convince people who can maybe actually vote. I feel like my position on the election is not all that complicated. Don't vote for Trump. I couldn't support Biden, but you should vote for him if you feel you must. Vote regardless, since there's other races at stake. And if the enthusiastic support of a middlingly successful British YouTuber is what is going to swing this election, Biden fans have larger problems to be concerned with. I thought the idea was Biden appealed to moderate Republicans. What are you all doing on Twitter bugging leftists? Foreign leftists at that. Get thee to wherever the Republicans hang out and bug them instead. So there are a few problems with this, and I'm going to outline them in the least emotional way possible. These series of tweets followed from people criticizing Sean for essentially advocating a Bernie or bust position. If you've been following Sean's Twitter for the past few months, you can see pretty clearly that he's been posting Bernie or bust. Now, he's never outright said, don't vote for Biden, but he has pretty consistently expressed the same sentiment that one would express or expect from a person who is Bernie or bust. Now, in this series of tweets, there are a number of deflections that really bother me, and this is going to be the theme. Thank you. This is going to be the theme of this conversation: intellectual honesty. Maybe it's my autism. I'm not joking when I say that, but intellectual dishonesty really upsets me on a deep emotional level. I'm okay with disagreeing with people. I have friends who I disagree with. Close friends. I disagree with essential stuff with my girlfriend, and she's my girlfriend. But intellectual dishonesty, the inability or the unwillingness to honestly consider, respond to, regard an argument, really upsets me. And a lot of that, if I may, is because it is my job to argue with conservatives. Most conservatives are dishonest because conservatism is a trash ideology supported only by losers and bigots. And with that being said, there are some techniques they employ really frequently. I don't like seeing those techniques, but at the very least, when I see them, I like seeing them coming from people I know I can destroy. I don't like seeing them from people who I consider my political allies. So, knowing the fact that Sean is responding to criticisms that he is dissuading people from voting for Biden, here are a number of pivots that he engages in. Don't worry, Comrade Yamada, I want to be perfectly clear. I'm not saying you cannot criticize Biden, and I'm going to get to that. That is relevant to this. First of all, Sean pivots by saying that he is a British person, therefore it is silly to try to change his opinion on this election. This is obviously a very stupid statement. Sean is a massive public figure. Sean has, 7 times my Twitter followers, or 6 possibly. Sean reaches millions of people. So to say, why do you care about what I think? I'm British, is not only wrong, which again isn't the issue here, it's blatantly dishonest. 1/3 of a million subscribers on YouTube. It doesn't matter if he's British at all. His opinions matter, because he convinces people, many of whom are in the States. Secondly, we have this tweet. I feel like my position on the election is not all that complicated. Don't vote for Trump. So he gives a moral imperative here. Don't vote for Trump. I couldn't support Biden, but you should vote for him if you feel you must. Now, here's the issue here. Hypothetically, if we were to believe Sean believes people should vote for Biden, this is not how you do this. Because the statement, vote for him if you feel you must, is meaningless. He's willing to invoke a moral imperative for not voting for Trump, but not invoke a moral imperative for voting for Biden. This language is very clear. Don't vote for Trump, but vote for Biden? That's a Bernie or bust statement. And then he does the first meme again. If the enthusiastic support of a middlingly successful British YouTuber is what's going to swing the election. Yeah, exactly. Like, again, it's that this is, for one, nobody is making the argument that his support is going to swing the election. And nobody is making the argument that his Britishness is relevant here. And additionally, I don't know why we're being, like, Biden fans. The criticism was coming from the left. This isn't really Biden fans, but this is kind of like dismissive language you could use to alienate and otherize the people who are criticizing you. And then he's like, oh, what are you doing? Waste your time with me. Go talk to some Republicans, silly, not the person with 300,000 YouTube subscribers who is ostensibly supposed to be supporting people voting for Biden, but then doesn't. I know what you're thinking. Does Sean believe that people should vote for Biden? After all, I'm here to criticize his honesty, not his position on Bernie or bust. Well, things develop. An anonymous Twitter user steps in. Stop lying about your position, Sean. People aren't mad that you, a British person, isn't supporting Biden. They're mad because you, an influential YouTuber on the left, are advocating for not voting for him at all. If you have a position, own it. Don't be a weasel. See, I agree with this. And this is the thing that bothers me the most. Really think about this for a second. As progressive political YouTubers, it's the job of people like Sean and myself to make prescriptive statements. That is our job. Don't be racist. It's bad to do this. Don't do cultural appropriation in this respect. Don't do that. Don't be sexist here. That's our job. Our job is literally to that's a weird way to look at it. No, that is my job. This is my job. I want to give arguments that you people should live in a certain way. That is what I do, yeah. And I try to give you guys arguments, if you agree with me, to help you convince other people. I get emails every single day from people who are looking for advice to convince their friends, to convince their family members. We are looking to make prescriptive statements to others. So it's strange to me that Sean seems unwilling to do this. Now, right now, Sean says, I'm not advocating for that. So he's not advocating for people to not vote for Biden. And then this anonymous Twitter user, excuse me, links a bunch of tweets. Now, this is not all of the tweets that we could go over, okay? Now, everyone, please stick with me. I understand, like, there's a lot of room for ambiguity right here, and I promise I'm going to tie this back into a knot, okay? There are a number of tweets here, and if we look at them, like, for example, listen to this, okay? I won't tell anyone whether or not to vote for Biden in the general, but I will say that I would not vote for the Labour Party in the UK until Corbyn took the leadership, largely because of the support for the Iraq War, which Biden also supported, so, you know. So essentially, I won't tell you not to vote for Biden, but I wouldn't vote for Biden for moral reasons. Not because he's British, he wouldn't vote for Biden for moral reasons. If you want to find this tweet yourself and go look through the comments, it's full of Bernie or busters. All of Sean's tweets are full of Bernie or busters. Many of these tweets are just criticizing Biden, which is fine. Like, for example, this tweet right here. The Biden sexual assault allegation is showing us who are the real progressives and who are just using progressivism as another tool in the arbitrary us versus them, red versus blue sports games they think politics is. That's true. I completely agree with this tweet, by the way. I completely agree with this tweet. But, and this is really, really important, as public figures, we have to consider the fact that people are going to be led in different directions depending on the rhetoric we engage in on our public platforms. even if we don't directly advocate for something. If you all want to, feel free to look through Sean's tweets over the past 2 months. You are going to find literally dozens of them that are either openly advocating that he won't vote for Biden and other people, maybe if they really want to, can, but oh my God, he's so bad, or tweets relentlessly criticizing Biden. Far more tweets criticizing Biden and the DNC, in fact, that you will find criticizing the Republican Party and Trump. Now, does that mean you can't criticize Biden? Of course not. This is what I'm going to say to that particular criticism because I think it's very important I address it, all right? I criticize Biden all the time. In fact, I'm going to do it now. Joe Biden is a relentlessly racist, senile, degenerative, brain rot candidate who is literally too intellectually incompetent to avoid gaffing on camera every single fucking time he steps in front of the lens. He is almost certainly a serial sexual abuser, a disgusting human being, and he is evident of the absolute worst rot the DNC has to offer. The fact that I am going to be voting for him, the fact that I am being put in a position where voting for him is the right thing to do compared to the alternative, fills me with moral disgust, and I will never forget it for the rest of my life. The rest of my life is going to be a Kill Bill-esque fucking revenge hate train against the DNC, forever forcing the indignity of having to vote for Biden upon me. And you know what? It's still important that I vote for him. I'm still riding with Biden because the alternative is Trump, and Trump is worse. My vote is not an expression of my personal endorsement or my personal feelings. It is my tiny, tiny, tiny little effort at making the world better. And right now, putting that towards Biden is better than putting it towards Trump. See there? You can criticize Biden, relentlessly, and then vote for him. So I don't want to hear any more. You're saying you can't criticize Biden because I don't believe that to be the case. But if all you do is criticize Biden and then flip-flop when it comes to whether or not people should maybe vote for him, and like, I won't vote for him, you can do it if you really want to, I guess, that's Bernie or bust. But Sean is denying that he has a Bernie or bust position. This anonymous Twitter user posts all these links. Man, what happened to you? Yeah, I'm not advocating for that in any of those. One is about 1%er opinions on the election, explicitly says it's not my opinion. One is about UK politics. One is mentioning the sexual assault allegation. Are we not allowed to mention that at all without being Trump supporters? So this is, again, a pivot. This is a deflection. The argument isn't whether or not Sean is allowed to criticize Biden. There were tweets in that collection where he very explicitly engages in rhetoric that lead people down a certain direction. You can't say you're not Bernie or bust and then be nonchalant about the fact that your rhetoric leads people to being Bernie or bust. His community is literally packed full of Bernie or busters. Every single one of his tweets is filled with them. It's insane. Then this anonymous Twitter user says, "You're honestly so pathetic, Sean. I used to enjoy your content so much. I feel really sick seeing levels of dishonesty that I thought only existed in fascist communities these days. Oh well, have fun being a top 1%er in the UK. Enjoy the class privilege, mate." I think we can tell who this is. This is a particular affectation I think that we are familiar with. That being said, I agree because Sean's being dishonest, and that really bothers me. I would rather Sean just say, yeah, I don't care if people vote for Biden. I don't care about moving them in that direction. At least that's a defensible position. It's not a good one. I could beat it, but it's a position that he's honestly adopting. And then as we go forward for a time, they beef for a bit, and rather humorously, the anonymous the anonymous Twitter user that Sean is currently contending with says, "Hey, want to fucking debate me on voice chat?" And then, oh wait, why'd it go back like that? And then Sean replies, "I don't know who you are." Now, this is kind of like a little aside right here. This is, hey, look, it's me. This is a little aside right here. It is funny because we can't know who this is, but let's actually take a moment. In a context where Sean is already being fairly dishonest about the outcomes of his rhetoric, This is also dishonest. Sean knows who he's talking to. Do you really think that Sean would go in a lengthy response thread with somebody? It's just some random like 4,000 follower account. Now, this is kind of an aside because this is funny as fuck, and I actually don't mind that much. But this is also technically dishonest. And then I get in on the drama. And I express my opinion. I'm not happy with Sean's Twitter takes. Him lying and pretending he hasn't transparently encouraged people to not vote for Biden takes the cake. Grow a spine. This bothers me, again, so fucking much. If Sean would just say, I don't care. I do not care whether or not people vote for Biden, I would be fine with that. And then a lot of people get involved. Jack Saint, Big Joel, Comrade Cora, Shoe on Head, Sean, Chris Raygun jumped in there, I think. But this is important to me. If I wanted to encourage people not to vote for Biden in the general, I would just say, I don't think people should vote for Biden in the general, which none of these tweets say. Guys, this is literally the argument that I would hear from Paul Joseph Watson. I want to make it very clear. I'm not criticizing Sean saying that he's as bad as Nazis. I'm not saying that Sean is on the same moral level or that he is morally comparable or that their arguments are the same. But the argumentative tactic being made here is the same. It's pathetic. Yeah, Sean made videos about how people dog whistle. He knows this. And I say, love seeing content creators act dishonest when it comes to the effect their language has on their audience. Again, keep in mind, I'm not criticizing him for being Bernie or bust, which I'm pretty clear he is, or at least that he pushes in that direction. The dishonesty is what bothers me. Who do you believe Americans ought vote for in this coming presidential election? So I'm putting it to like a direct point, like just answer Biden, you know? Okay, so hold on. I've repeatedly told people who ask me specifically whether they should vote for Trump or Biden to vote for Biden if they can do that. Okay. The only thing I have told people specifically not to do is vote for Trump. All right. So according to Sean, this is very, so we're leaning in on this now. According to Sean, Sean tells people who ask him to vote for Biden. So it should then the indicated position then is that Sean wants people to vote for Biden. So I say, tweet it out. Just tweet out that you want people to vote for Biden, unqualified, and no worries. And here's me trying to be amicable. I think your messaging in previous tweets might have led some people to think you think otherwise. It's our responsibility as political content creators to make sure our audiences aren't taking the wrong message from our content. This isn't me trying to be passive-aggressive. Twitter is it's so hard to express disagreement on Twitter without coming off like a cunt. I'm really, really, really trying to like push for the legitimate position here. Sean knows what he's doing. I agree, Set. But I'm really trying to like, hey, if you believe that people should vote for Biden, just tweet once. That's literally all I'm asking. Vote for Biden. Or like, hey guys, vote for Biden. And he doesn't. Did I not just tweet that out? I have several times. Or if they can do that, or if they can do that too much of a qualification, I'm not going to be passionately arguing the case for Biden if that's what you're expecting. So he's saying, I already have. Didn't you see the tweet where I said, vote for Biden if you feel you must? There's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this. This is weasel shit. This just is. I have so much respect for Sean's videos. They're so good. I've watched like all of them like 3 or 4 times. But this is absolutely spineless. Absolutely spineless. Is this an ego thing or a fear of losing subscriber thing? I don't know. I don't want to ascribe intention to Sean. I don't care if Sean's like making money. I don't care if Sean is like some selfish interest or if it's just a pride thing. I don't care. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Like this, it's like that Notch tweet. Remember? Notch, say this phrase: Nazis are bad. Don't subtweet. Don't add your snappy little commentary. Just say it and then I'll believe you. Nazis and communists are bad. Ha ha! I remember that one. That's a classic. But that's how I feel right now. Again, not in the actual content of their arguments, but rather in the way they are projecting it. How do you respond from someone saying you aren't responsible with your platform? The only people who I have ever heard directly say they are not responsible for the outcomes of their platform are Sargon of Akkad and Count Dankula. Those are the only two people I've heard outright say they have no responsibility over their platform when being challenged the fact that they have a ton of Nazis in their community. That's what I've heard. That's the quality of people who tend to act this way. Oh, Medicare? Oh, Medicare, also a neo-Nazi, says that. Yeah. Nazis say that shit. And do you know why? Oh, Leafy, too. Ah, known reactionary Leafy. Do you know why? It is because these people are aware they hold a radical position that they don't want to defend because it would make them look bad or because it's indefensible. So instead, they pull a Mott and Bailey and they be really ambiguous about it while defending not that position, but their right to be ambiguous and their right to let their community do as they will. This is fashy shit. This is fashy argumentative tactics. It just is. I got so much shit for these tweets. And I went on a blocking spree. Vaush, are you responsible for your community? Yes, I am very responsible for my community. That is why I have relentlessly removed people from my community if I think they're toxic to the left. Woke scolds, tankies, Nosbo-leaning people, as far as I'm concerned, you have to meet a certain threshold of moral responsibility to be a part of my community with my endorsement. If you're here in this chat, it means that you and I have similar enough moral values that I respect you and I think that you have the intelligence and the moral character to live your life without hurting those around you. I care about you guys and I care about my community. That matters a lot to me. So when people like Sean, who are fucking 10 times my audience size, are saying, hey, I'm not Bernie or bust, people should vote for Biden. If they want, if they have to, and I'll never tweet anything else clarifying that, and I'll tweet dozens of times about how I would never vote for Biden. That really bugs me. Again, if he admitted to being Bernie or bust, then all of these positions would be consistent, if still a little weaselly. But the fact that he is not, that he has said, oh, well, if people ask me, I say for them to vote for Biden, means that there is a disconnect between his values and the things he is leading his audience towards. I say you should support him if you feel you must is a meaningless weasel statement, which I stand by. And then here's him, and we're near the end now. Rather than being meaningless, it conveys my opinion. I could say everyone should vote for Biden regardless of how you feel about him, but that wouldn't be my opinion. It's more Weasley to lie and tell, or is it more Weasley to lie or tell the truth here? So this is him literally doing the that's just my opinion, man. Like, I'm saying this is a weasel statement. I actually can't fathom how, like, dishonest this is. Like, holy shit. So he's like, hey, I tell people to vote for Biden if they ask me. And I say, okay, clarify that. And he says, okay, I already have clarified that in this tweet. And I say, this tweet doesn't clarify shit. It's a meaningless statement. And he says, well, I can't inject meaning into that statement or it wouldn't be my opinion. He's lying. He's Bernie or bust. He's just not willing to defend that position. This really pisses me off, dude. Again, if he would just admit it, just I am Bernie or bust, but he hasn't done that. He defends relentlessly. No. I don't believe that. I encourage people to vote for Biden if they ask me, but he consistently engages in rhetoric that leads people down a certain road, and then he plays dumb when it comes to the consequences of that behavior. Big Joel was the only person here who even fucking remotely had my back. It goes further for a while, and I guess I could hem and haw over the specifics for quite a long time. When I say, like, hey, there's a disconnect between what you say you believe and what you clearly believe, he's like, well, would you prefer I pretend to be enthusiastic about it? This is only a fraction of all of the shit that I've gotten myself into Twitter drama-wise, okay? I argued with a lot of people, okay? And I'm pretty sure I'm losing some friends over this shit. I am so unhappy. And the argumentative tactics that I have seen have been infuriating. even ones coming from larger content creators. Jack Saint, who I actually had a prolonged private conversation with, where I tried to where I tried to be amicable and like explain why I feel the way I do, kept reframing my position as you should not be able to insult Biden, which it's not. I didn't see what Chris Raygun said. Shoe on Head was actually amicable. Why would you rather people advocate for something bad than not clearly advocate for anything? Rory Blue, because Sean is already effectively a Bernie or Buster. Sean has been nonstop tweeting Bernie or Bust shit. I would just rather him be honest about his position so people don't what do you mean? Because honesty is more important than dishonesty. What do you mean? He's already doing it. He's already doing that thing. Cyberwitch Lexi, who multiple times, I'm pretty sure in private or in public, or maybe it was just in 2 different Twitter threads, I keep saying like, hey, if we have a choice between Trump and Biden, it's better to vote for Biden, right? And Lexi kept saying I'm cucked by the establishment, or cucked by like the question or something like that. And implied that by voting for Biden, I wouldn't be willing to do other kinds of action. Legitimately, it was that stupid, and I know she's in chat. It was actually that I was like, hey, I think the analogy was drinking battery acid. Somebody else said this. Somebody else brought this up. Would you rather drink battery acid or drink watered down battery acid? Which would you prefer? Which would be preferable? You know? And I say, hey, if I have a position to decide whether all of America drinks battery acid or watered down battery acid, I'm going to fight like hell for watered down battery acid. And then someone responds, wow, so you'd advocate Americans drink battery acid? And Cyberwitch Lexi responds, this is what it means to be cucked by the question. I can't... Guys, I'm not bringing Cyberwitch Lexi on. I'm really sorry, but these positions are indefensible, and I'm frustrated enough with the state of the left right now. You can look through all the Twitter threads if you want, but the point that I'm getting at here is, like, I have been assailed with every horrible fucking argument imaginable. I have been assailed from large content creators too, not just random people on Twitter. The reframing of Sean's positions, where there's a very, very, very clear disconnect between what he says he believes in and what he's very clearly advocating for. From people reframing my positions to indicating that I think that you shouldn't be able to criticize Biden, to people saying that I'm a rad lib, to people saying I'm advocating for neoliberal policies, to people saying that I'm trying to shame people into voting one way or the other. For one, that's our job, dipshits. We're political YouTubers. We shame people away from voting for Trump, and we shamed people towards voting for Bernie back when Bernie was a candidate. Now Biden's the candidate. Sorry, I'm not a child. I recognize we have a moral responsibility to do good. That's our fucking job. There were people who pivot away from the actual argument of the dishonesty of the people that I'm impugning to suggesting that it's a waste of my time for me to be talking with these people. Like, oh yeah, you care so much about voting for Biden. Why don't you go phone banking? Do you know how many people asked me to go phone banking for Biden? Like, I would say hey, can you be honest? And they'd be like, go phone bank. Do they think that's a legitimate complaint? For one, I don't need to phone bank. I'm a streamer. I'm phone banking right now, except to thousands of people, or I don't know how many people are here, whatever, to a large number of people. Okay. So that's already my job. But I got hit with pivot after pivot after pivot, nonstop. It's so fucking frustrating, dude. God, I can't, and again, at no point during the whole Twitter shit am I arguing about Bernie or bust. I'm just arguing about being honest about the positions that we have. That's it. Listen, this is really fucking simple, guys, okay? If you say, vote for Biden, then you're with me and you're fine. If you say, I don't care if you guys vote for Biden, just don't vote for Trump, that's a Bernie or bust position, because you wouldn't accept that behavior in any other moral dilemma. You wouldn't ever say, hey, don't be racist, but if you want to be a good person, you would never do that. This is a very specific dichotomy where people are suddenly deciding to play neutral arbiter. The implication of that being, of course, that there's no real difference between a Trump or a Biden presidency, even if they won't admit they privately believe that. Yeah, don't be racist if you can. This is different. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've heard all the arguments. Anyway, the stupidest response that I got is this one, and this is the one. This is getting cemented. This is getting framed. Okay, this is going in the hall. This is the Hall of Famer right here. Okay. This is from Gushian. Destiny and Vaush going after Sean for supposedly ignoring the impact that words, jokes can have on audiences might be the biggest hypocrisy of 2020. So first of all, if I kill myself in the next 48 hours, I want all of you to fucking implicate Gushian in this shit. Because this is the stupidest shit I have ever read in my life. First of all, we can ignore Destiny because I'm not Destiny, I'm me, okay? So, second of all, Vaush going after Sean for supposedly ignoring the impact that words, jokes can have on his audience might be the biggest hypocrisy of 2020. First of all, hypocrisy isn't an argument. Guys, what's my line? What do conservatives do when they don't have an argument? What do? You all know what they do, don't you? Dante Thorne knows what they do. They vaguely gesture at hypocrisy rather than making an actual argument. Rather than addressing the point, they attack perceived hypocrisy. You see it all the time from the right. Second of all, this implies that I ignore the impact of my words/jokes on my audience, which is insane. I might be one of the most conscientious people when it comes to directing my audience. Even ContraPoints has said sometimes that she doesn't like the direction that her audience goes. As somebody who only releases one big video once every 1 or 2 months, she can't accurately or like cautiously guide people towards certain conclusions. I talk about the effect of rhetoric nonstop. Rhetoric is my job. I care very much about the direction I pull my audience in. Every argument that I make, even like this argument is literally, haha, sometimes Vaush says the R slur, so it's okay that Sean lies and pushes a position that will keep people from voting for Biden, potentially letting fascism reign further in the United States. Like, fuck me, dude. Wait, 1 second. Rory Blue, I've been seeing you complaining for a bit, so I'm just going to respond to this. Honestly, Vaush, this is frustrating because you assume he doesn't believe what he says he believes. Why don't you assume he knows what he's doing and thinks he's right, then convince him that he's wrong? I'm going to be super clear here, okay? Because I've dealt with dishonesty before, and what we've looked at over the past half hour has indicated a massive amount of dishonesty from Sean, which means that he's either engaging in it deliberately, which is behavior that I've seen from many content creators who don't want to defend a hard-to-defend position but want to experience the outcomes of it anyway, or that he is unparalleled in his stupidity. And Sean is not stupid. Sean is intelligent. This is a deliberate effort on his part. And being able to recognize bad faith actors is, again, part of what I do. I'm really sorry if this seems like I'm coming after a lot of people that we like. I liked Gushian. I like Sean's videos. There are a lot of things that I care about, and there are a lot of people in the left community that I care about. But this Bernie or bust shit makes me want to kill myself. Like, is that TOS? It doesn't actually make me want to kill myself. It just makes me really angry. I can't believe it. Like I don't even know what to say. Like God, like are we how much better are we really? Our arguments are better, but how much better are we? It's like, what does it mean? What's the term? Morally lucky? You know? Like, wow, you did it. You landed into being not racist and not sexist, but you're every bit as dishonest, you're every bit as deceitful, you're every bit as unwilling to own up to your positions. You know we're better, holy hell, you're being blinded by frustration? Yes, in the positions that you hold. But the argumentative tactics, I think, at least right now, God, man, I can barely use Twitter these days. It's so stupid. Lefties online are so stupid. It frustrates me so much. I consider this, I mean, this is part of my, this is what I care about, I think. Like, more than anything else. I care about winning. I care about being progressive. I care about socialism. I care about not burping directly into the microphone. Christ. I care about making the world a better place. That's what I care about more than anything else. That's literally it. Everything that I do. Now, is it true that I profit from what I do on my stream? Of course, obviously, yeah, this is also my job. But when, like, on a moral level, like, this is unfathomably important to me. And it really, really frustrates me when people are engaging in levels of dishonesty that make it difficult to directly address their positions. Sean, if I could get him down to conversation, and I know he would never come in a live stream for reasons that I frankly believe are at least related to cowardice, I know I could get Sean to admit that a Biden presidency is better than a Trump presidency. And since people like Sean and myself engage in moral imperative arguments all the time, that's our job. I know I could get him to admit that it is important to get people to vote for Biden. This isn't some errant fucking frivolity. This is the presidential election of the United States of America. This is the most important and consequential political event that is going to happen, at least in the upcoming year, unless some war begins. That I don't know, possibly. This isn't some minor shit. This is important. Okay, we can't fuck around with this, and it really fucking pisses me off when people act like this is just some, like, oh, like, why are you wasting your time with this? I'm British. I say people can vote for Biden if they want to. I mean, I'd never vote for Biden. You can if you want to. Whatever. I don't know why you're wasting your time with a little old Brit like me. Oh, just what a tiresome, exchange this has been. Do the accent? I'm not going to try and do the accent. I'll do the accent with Sargon of Akkad. But not with Sean. I have more respect for Sean, but whew, did it take a hit. Anyway, that's it. That's the argument, okay? This is, I almost forgot. Motherfucker. If you're on the video and you're posting critical comments, here's your new job. I lied earlier. You're not doing the winky face. You're doing XD. That's what you're doing. D. That's what you're doing, okay? So if I see any winky face motherfuckers in there, I know that you didn't watch to the end of the argument, okay? That's the actual, I'm not joking. When I go back over this video, fucking 48 hours after it releases, or whenever, I don't know. When I go back over it, I'm going to take a look at all the critical comments. I'm going to tally up the people who are smart enough to actually put that shit in. And if I see fucking 98% of the people criticizing me had either no face or a winky face, I'm going to know you motherfuckers don't have a single leg to stand on when it comes to criticizing me, okay? You're just a bunch of delusional fucking LARPers who get mad at the title and get mad that your fucking skull daddy got revealed as an embarrassing coward online, okay? All right. There we go. All right. We're good. We're good. Why do all of you care so much about bringing Cyberwitch Lexi on? Yeah, Kanye. I think sometimes you don't afford enough charitability to people. No, you do. I don't want to hear it. I'll start banning people. I'm so fucking triggered by the Bernie or Busters. I can't believe it. I literally just spent 40 minutes point by point explaining how positions that he was making in tweets within minutes of one another were completely contradictory. Sean isn't a fucking idiot. He's not a fucking simp. He doesn't need you dipshits rolling around behind him to pick up his fucking droppings, okay? He is a big boy, okay? He's a big boy. He can make mistakes and make successes on his own. That's him, okay? I feel so fucking gaslit from my interactions on Twitter, and I'm not going to allow that to take place in my own chat, okay? You all... All right, I'm good. Jesus Christ, Vaush, chill. Nope. Eat shit. That wasn't even close to me being especially angry. So are you saying chill because you actually believe I'm being especially antagonistic, or are you saying chill because you're uncomfortable with the subject matter? You fucking piece of shit. I saw that a lot too from people on Reddit or Twitter or whatever, like, oh, like, Vaush, calm down. Like, dude, I go harder all the fucking time. Would I debate Sean and Bernie or Bust? Yeah, of course, obviously. How do you relax at the end of a long day? I play Resident Evil 7. Jesus Christ, sure, we can have Lexi on, but I'm not going to be... Sure. This is not going to go how you want it to. Lexi, you know which channel to go into. Let me find the offending tweets. I'd like to play some Resident Evil today. So hard to find any specific tweets. Did you delete them? Oh no, okay. No, never mind. I hate... I hate that you can't, like, middle click tweets open in the fucking tweet app. Hold on. Oh no, we're copying every tweet that I'm going to hit you with. You really want to get on that bad? Oh, the timestamp. Conyer, thank you. You've actually saved me a lot of effort. All right, here we go. Hey, Lexi, you're muted on your end.
What's up?
Not much. I'm having a grand old time. It feels like the good old days. Remember the last time that I got in Twitter drama and then I got angry on stream and then you and I talked?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. All right, what's up?
Well, I mean, I just want to know how I was dishonest. I mean, I didn't even really ask to come on. I mean, everyone else asked me to come on, but...
That is true. Have you been peer pressured? Do you not want to be here?
I'm okay with being on. I like talking to you. I actually consider you my friend, but I don't know if that's the same now. But, you know, whatever.
Okay, all right, let's not drama bait. Listen, political allyship is very important to me, okay? Let's see if we can agree on some very basic principles. Okay. So, what is your contention? You were saying stuff in chat. I read all of it, but I want you to repeat it so I don't miss, you know.
I mean, most of what I just said was I was curious how I was being dishonest. I didn't know. I thought I was being like really like upfront, and I'm like on your side that like I think that we should vote for Biden. I think that Bernie or Bust is like an infantile movement. I think that it's pretty like a failure. I think that, you know, it's pretty dumb. And I've just advocated that you reject the question on its face, and talk, you know, about a little bit of you know, the deeper, you know, like the actual like how do you force politicians to do what you want them to do?
Yeah, but that's my issue, though. Like, that's a pivot. The argument wasn't over Bernie or Bust or anything like that. The argument that I was having on Twitter was whether or not specific content creators were being dishonest with the way they advocated for their positions.
Well, that was one of your conversations. That was not the only one that I replied to. I agreed the one with Sean was, you know, a little bit more about how he was being dishonest. I didn't really care whether or not he was being dishonest. When you got to the battery acid question, which whatever, it's a silly question.
Yeah,
but
let's talk about that. It's a great question. It's not silly. It's the best question, actually. So here's one of the issues that I have. I guess this is what bothered me the most. So somebody, a choice between battery acid and diluted battery acid. I said, you joke, but if the American people had no choice but to drink battery acid or diluted battery acid, I would absolutely unambiguously push the latter and shit on anyone who acted ambiguous about it. So in the context of the conversation that I have, people are using all these weird analogies, but at the end of the day, the utilitarian abacus math comes down pretty heavily in favor of voting for Biden. You want to drink the less poisonous or the more diluted battery acid. But then you responded alongside a bunch of other people who were like crowing at me for like suggesting people drink battery acid, which implicitly, like, how dare you support the electoral process. You said this is what it means to get cucked by the question. But I'm not getting cucked by the question. That is the question. There's only Biden or Trump. That's it. There's no other option unless some really crazy shit happens or like somebody dies.
Well, that's my point, though, is that like we can engage in the question. Yeah, of course, D's are always going to be better than R's. Of course they are. Like, of fucking course they are. And of course, if you're on the ideological left and you don't vote for Biden, then that's like kind of like in a two-party system and an implicit vote for Trump. I agree. I'm with you all the way there. I've been agreeing with you the entire time. But when I say that you're getting cucked by the question, what I mean is the question itself implies like the lib individualist mindset, right? And that you can go deeper than that. And what we should do is, what I've been advocating for you to do, what I've been wanting to, talk to you multiple days for, about, is that instead we should also talk about how we, add more water to dilute the battery acid, because individual people saying, oh, I'm not going to vote for Biden unless he concedes to the left, like it's an infantile movement. It is individualist and it won't get the Democratic Party to do anything. It's not adding water to the battery acid. So what we should do is teach these people how to add water to the battery acid.
Yeah, but that's not relevant to the conversation I was having. In the context of the conversation, it sounded like you were just criticizing me for engaging with the question at all, which plays into all those dumb fucks who believe that there's some third option where them sitting at home and jerking off on election day is somehow a bold step against the establishment. That's literally what you responded to here. When I tweeted, failing to vote doesn't tear down the establishment or dismantle the two-party system, the establishment loves it when discontent and apathy drives people to abstain from voting, you responded with, so instead of engaging with the stupid Bernie or bust versus riding with Biden, we should probably teach people how to force politicians to do what they want. I don't think it's stupid at all. I want Biden in office. This is like the most pivotal political discourse that we've had in 4 years.
It's shallow.
It doesn't matter if it's shallow. It needs to be done.
It does matter. No, and I agree. It does need to be done. You can advocate for Biden and also advocate for the layer deeper than that. You can advocate and say, hey, Biden is clearly going to be, is more susceptible to our pressures as the left than someone like Trump would be. Of course he is. That's why. And I admit.
Wait. Then here's a quick question. Then why
doesn't force them to become more progressive?
Then why, when I said it's better to vote for Biden than for Trump, did you respond with this is what it means to get cucked by the question, rather than responding with agreed? In fact, if we vote Biden in, it will be much easier to pressure him because we have Justice Democrats in Congress, which gives us an inroad. And also, Bernie was able to get concessions from Biden, meaning that it would be more likely for us to affect policy. If you actually believed that,
because I wrote
why
that
wouldn't
in
you?
The other thread.
Not
that's the stuff that I wrote in the other thread where I'm this cucking, cucked by the question is a reference to the other thread I had with you. I said the cuck thing in the other thread.
The other thread you had with me was one where you responded directly to me, where nobody else was contending with me. So so again, this is the issue I had with what Sean did, or like with other Twitter users like that. This really bugs me. Okay, I don't care what people's stated intentions are. I care what the outcomes of their behavior are. So when I'm getting like Twitter dogpiled by people who are like unironically literally making fun of me for saying that we should vote for the lesser of two evils as opposed to allowing the greater of two evils to come in, rather than more concisely and effectively making your point by supporting my argument with your own, instead you criticize me in like this weird like exclusionary way for not framing my argument in a way that specifically touches on your preferred rhetorical tactic. If you I wouldn't have an issue with this if you had said, and in addition we should consider the fact that, but you didn't do that. The way that you phrased it pretty clearly reinforced.
And later in the thread too, look past the part where I said that's cucked. I explained it to you directly. The framing of the question is going to force you to answer in a way that, is lib individualism. And instead, we should figure out how to get people to force change by, force change out of Democrats. Because, of course, Democrats are better than Republicans. And I've said this every time. Biden will always be better than Trump.
Okay, so no whataboutisms here. You're still wrong on multiple fronts. First of all, the way you responded with the getting cucked by the question implicitly suggests that I'm wrong for pushing people to vote for Biden over Trump.
No. It's not saying you're wrong. Getting cucked by the question isn't saying that you're answering wrong. It's saying that the question is too shallow. That we can go deeper than the question.
Okay, when
and just
I'm
because other people
arguing-
are having
when
a
I'm-
stupid conversation
when
doesn't mean
I'm-
that we have to have a stupid conversation too.
When I'm arguing with Bernie or Busters who believe that the best thing to do is to abstain from the election, and I say we should vote for Biden over Trump, and you respond with, you're getting cucked by the question, do you not believe that sounds exactly like somebody making the argument that we're getting cucked by the two-party establishment? We gotta destroy the system by not voting at all. The
Maybe
rhetoric
if I
there is
explain it
identical.
afterwards, maybe, but I don't think that's what I legitimately don't agree. I'm saying that the question itself is shallow, that we can go deeper than that and we can be better than that we can actually have the conversation about how to force politicians' hands.
Okay,
It's what I've advocated for every time.
But I don't disagree with that, but that's what you're saying now. What you said in the Twitter threads was
No,
different.
it's what I said in the thread. Read the threads.
The context in which you made these arguments was not only worse at delivering your point, it was also better at supporting the arguments of Bernie or Busters, because it sounded like a criticism of my decision to participate in electoralism. Can you acknowledge that even though your sentiment was genuine, the way in which you engaged in it probably ended up coming off more like you were agreeing with people who you disagree with?
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how just because a question itself is flawed, and just because we can accept that a question is flawed, that both sides of a question, that like the Bernie or Busters and the Rhyme with Biden, that like the people. Okay, so let's back it up a little bit. That the Bernie or Busters are literally saying, I want to figure out how to enact electoral change. I want to figure out how to get the people that we elect into office to do what we want, but they don't know how to think about it outside of individualism. They don't know how to think about it outside of, oh, I'm not going to vote, and then the Democrats are just going to magically figure out that I didn't vote because they weren't progressive enough. They're going to read my tweets. No, of course that's not how this is going to work. Instead, we should teach them, how do we force change? Like that's literally what I've advocated for the entire time. It's just because I understand. Hold on, really quick. I understand that this tweet right here, in particular, I know you were getting dogpiled here. I'm sorry, I can't help the fact that you were getting dogpiled here. I'm sorry that I added to it. I tried to reach out to you privately. You never responded. I'm sorry about that. But the only thing I've advocated for here is for us to have a deeper conversation.
Okay, I'm in favor of having a deeper conversation. But much like in the same way that being ambiguous in arguments between Bernie or Busters and vote blue no matter who types will invariably trend towards vote Bernie or Bust arguments, being ambiguous in conversations where you're talking about the validity of participating in lesser evil voting can lead to rhetorical outcomes that you disagree with. So that's my only argument. I don't disagree at all with literally anything that you're saying. Everything that you're saying factually is 100% correct, and I completely agree with it. But it'd be like here's the example that I think is kind of pertinent here. You know what I mean? Okay, this is extremely loaded, extremely hyperbolic, okay? But this is kind of how I feel, so maybe you can sympathize with this a little bit, okay? Like, if I'm like a fucking 10-year-old or something, like some kid, and I'm trying to wash dishes, and my shitty dad comes in, he's like, hey, fuck you, kid, you're not washing dishes good enough, you're shit, fuck you, you never should have been born. And then mom comes in and looks at the situation, and then looks towards you and says, hey, if you get this circular motion with the dishcloth, you'll be able to get off some of these stains a lot more easily. That's kind of how I feel. You're not wrong. I agree with the circular motion strategy, but the way in which you delivered a correct argument feels as though it kind of implicitly backed up a side that you say you disagree with, and that I know you disagree with.
I mean, I will. You know what? I'm fine if it was ammo for Bernie or Busters, even though I've advocated against that. Even though I call them infantile and stuff. Fine, that's fine by me. But I've explained explicitly to you more than once now, and also in a private conversation that you never responded to about it. I've explained it explicitly.
I don't know where but I don't disagree with your point. Only the way you push it. I don't disagree with the.
Well, you called me dishonest, and all I've asked for is to figure out how I'm dishonest.
Okay, so here's the way that I come at this from. Okay, I tend to think pretty hard about the actual rhetorical outcomes of the things that I put out there, with some mistakes, obviously. So when I'm arguing for hours with these dipshit, dishonest fucking Bernie or Busters, and you come in with an argument that rhetorically, well, not technically incorrect, rhetorically ends up bolstering their point, it feels to me like you're supporting them. And then when you back off that and say, whoa, I'm not Bernie or bust, it makes it feel like you're doing the thing they did. Now, speaking with you now, I recognize, of course, that wasn't your intention, and it's obvious that we came into this with very different contexts, and I was probably pretty heated after arguing with a fuck ton of people on Twitter, but I still think, like, fundamentally, the best way you could have pushed for the thing that you believed in would have been to bolster my argument rather than criticizing me for not having included the thing that you, like, were particularly pushing
the other
for.
thread. But also, even right here, when I say it, don't think it's dishonest to say that the framing of the question is going to force you to answer in a way that doesn't actually address the wants of a left-leaning audience that you helped radicalize, and that you'd be better off teaching people how to think beyond the lib individualism. To that, you said that I was like, that you were like, you genuinely disappointed in me. Like, I explained it even there. Like, the question itself is a flawed question that doesn't help you teach people how to actually engage in radicalism.
It's not a flawed question. Like, it's not a flawed question. Well, people should vote for Biden.
It's shallow.
It's shallow, but it's a shallow choice.
Shallow for a radicalized audience. If you're a lib, it's great, fine. But like it's a shallow question for anyone who's actually trying to enact progressive change in a country.
Yeah, sure, but I was never making the argument that, like, saying, hey, vote for Biden is the most efficacious way of affecting positive change. I'm just making the argument to vote for Biden as opposed to voting for Trump.
And I'm just telling, and I haven't said that you were wrong in that. I've agreed with you. Even in these, in the tweets, I'm with you.
No, I know. It's just, I'm sorry. I guess I can't.
Saying you're getting cucked by the question is just saying that the question is shallow. That we could have a conversation that's beyond the question.
I agree. We can. Yeah,
we can. We can. I've said it, to you privately. Like I've said this to you.
I know. I don't disagree with you on that, and we can have that conversation, but not in that Twitter thread. That Twitter thread was a different conversation, and it sounded like you were agreeing with them instead of me. That's the only argument that I'm making.
All right. Well, I'm sorry it sounded like I was agreeing with them.
So that's why I accused you of being dishonest, because it felt to me like you were trying to stab in there and then pull back with a, whoa, I'm not Bernie or bust. I just happened to come in at a time when it was most rhetorically efficacious to shit on you. And then actually, let me explain how this point is completely correct, but contextually sort of meaningless. Like, that bothered me a bit. And since I was already dealing with fairly dishonest people, like,
Yeah, I guess.
No?
I mean, I don't know why, like, just because I can, like, see, like, if you're stuck in the middle of an argument with other people and you're engaging in the same exact kind of things that I've been trying to criticize you with, or trying to criticize you for, the exact same things. I'm like, hey, like, this is kind of shallow. We should move beyond this. Hey, like, if we're in that same situation again, the day after I've explained it to you, like, yeah, and I get, like, you're on Twitter and there's, like, a lot of people replying to you at once, but, like, if we're in that situation, seems like you're getting cucked by the question, that the question is shallow.
I'm not getting cucked by the question. That's the question. I was arguing. I can't. I'm arguing with people who are dishonest to even admit they're Bernie or bust. I'm not going to be able to turn around and say, hey, you should vote for Biden because voting for Biden allows us an entryway for progressive change that wouldn't exist with Trump. I can't make that argument until people are honest enough to actually indicate the things they actually believe. When the argument is about the character and the integrity of the person I'm arguing with and not the actual rhetorical efficacy of trying to convince them to vote for Biden, when you come in there and say something that sounds like it's critiquing me for participating in the electoral process, it comes off as really weird. Again, if you didn't mean that, that's fine. But that's it. I feel like I have a fairly reasonable, like, explanation for why I responded the way I do, and I'm pretty sure you have a good explanation for why you did what you do. So I think, like, we're fine. Like, that should be it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. I'm going to play some fucking Resident Evil.
Yeah, have fun. Don't get too scared.
No guarantees.
All right, see ya.
Right. That was awful. You all are pussies and you have parasocial relationships. What the fuck is wrong with you? That was awful. What? Mom and dad are fighting in the fucking living room while you're in the kitchen trying to close your ears? Jesus Christ, people. Get over your fucking selves. I have more contentious arguments with my fucking girlfriend. We're deciding who pisses first in the morning. Jesus fucking Christ, you people disgust me. All of you disgust me. The only reason half of you aren't banned is because I can't type that fast. Okay? All right, we're good. You'd argued over pointless BS? I argue with fascists. Everything I argue with is pointless BS. All right, we're good. All right, we're good now? Bad optics, Andy? I really don't think so. I actually think this is my. Are you ready for the hot take? I think you all are fucking sexist. I don't think I was even remotely antagonistic with Lexi. I just responded like fast. That's it. And you all are like, go easy on her. You guys are unironically sexist. Holy shit. Why the fuck would I ever treat anyone who ever comes on my stream any more easily than any other group of people? Okay. Yeah, chat is full of a bunch of fucking pansy-ass drama mongers right now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, reverse the roles, Squad W. You fucking pussy-ass... But God, I can't... Never mind, I take it back. I disavow all you motherfuckers. At least I have the fucking prescience to, like, listen to a fucking mildly contentious discussion with between, like, two friends, one of whom is a boy and one of whom is a girl, without fucking crying about how, like, I'm savagely beating her to death with my rhetorical mallet. Jesus fucking Christ. Here, hold on. All right. Holy shit, I'm so bright now. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, listen up. That wasn't it, Vaush. Just she's your friend. You should argue hardest with your friends. I don't know how you people can possibly think that I managed to make a career out of debating people at like an incredibly fucking like what I'd consider to be a pretty decent level of skill, and believe that I'm not going to be like contentious with people who I think are like fucking me over. I can't, like, it's actually unfathomable. Like, hey, wow, Vaush, I sure love how you spend 4 hours a day relentlessly deconstructing the arguments of people you disagree with. Now here's a person who seems to disagree with you. Go super easy on them. They're a girl. Be nice. Right. I mean, to be fair, you said at the beginning of the stream that friendships were ending. I don't give a fuck about right now. I don't give a fuck about the online left. God, I wish I could fucking record names or like pin you fucking people or something. When I was actually doing the initial segment, when I was talking about the Twitter stuff, I saw a lot of you people trying to fucking gaslight me. I saw a lot of you stupid motherfuckers like, oh, even though you just showcased 30 tweets of Sean blatantly backtracking and lying about the things that he believes in and the outcomes that his actions have on his audience, he was probably just made an accident. Why are you assuming he's being lying, bro? I can't believe it. Are you leaving the left? No, I'm going on the ultra left. That's what I'm doing. Kind of Destiny-ish? Yeah, sure, if that's how you want to put it. I almost got banned from the Discord for making the same points. I don't control the Discord. Demon Mama, okay, guys, do you want to know a hot meme? Are you ready for a hot meme? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for a hot meme? Are you ready for it? You're not ready for it. Are you ready for it? Okay? Irrationally ascribing good faith to people who are blatantly lying is lib shit. It's what libs do to let fascists get away with their nonsense talking points. That's lib shit, okay? You, as a proper leftist, need to be willing to identify dishonesty in people, okay? You need to be willing to ascribe bad faith. Liberals are the delusional idiots who think that everyone is trying to play within the system. Nobody wants any real change. Nobody wants revolution. Nobody wants any substantial alteration to the system as it exists. Time is dead. History is finished. That's lib shit. What we recognize is that there are people out there who, for personal reasons, for power, for money, for whatever, are interested in altering the power relations between themselves and the environment that they live in. And some of those people are on our side. And sometimes their dishonesty benefits us, and sometimes their dishonesty isn't to our benefit. But we need to be willing to call that shit out when it happens if we want to have any fucking chance of actually managing to stand up against our real enemies. Not our pansy-ass fucking inept, incompetent, intellectually bankrupt dipshit Twitter lefties who are more concerned with posturing their stupid LARPy fucking third way, don't vote, stay at home and jerk off instead of actually trying to prevent the development of fascism fascism shit, but real fucking fascists and Nazis who are crossing their legs with joy and crossing their fucking fingers praying that us and other idiots like us aren't smart enough to come out the election and prevent fucking Trump, fucking Term 2 Trump from coming out there. Term 2 Trump who doesn't have to care about getting reelected. Term 2 Trump who knows that he's immune to being fucking impeached because he already threw off one of the impeachment efforts. Term 2 Trump who will preside over the worst period of climate and immigration catastrophe in the history of this country. Term 2 Trump who may very well actually follow through on his promises of destroying our electoral process. Oh, those Nazis and fascists are fucking praying that you dipshits out there on Twitter, you LARPy motherfuckers, are actually stupid enough to withhold from the election because poor Whittle Biden isn't good enough for you. Unlike the unironically fucking intelligent alt-righter who recognizes that Trump may be cucked by Israel, but at least he's better than fucking Biden. At least they act in their own interest. At least they're intelligent enough what the fuck they should be doing. But I can't say that about everyone. I thought some of the fucking lefties I considered compatriots were allies. I thought they were intelligent enough to realize what the actual pragmatic outcomes of their behavior would be. But nope. Sorry. It's all LARPing today, boys. Nothing. LARPing until the end of the fucking history, okay? All we get to do is sit around in our fucking echo chambers and posture as hard as we can. That's it. That's the end of leftism right there. Oh, but people who blatantly, clearly lie and contradict themselves when it comes to the outcomes of their rhetoric, public figures who have done literal LARPing and probably hundreds of hours more research than I have on the outcomes that public figures have in their and the consequences of their rhetoric on their audience. Oh, when those people blatantly contradict each other in such a way as to lead to an audience full of people who think that they're going to change the fucking world by not voting for Biden. Oh, in that case, oh no, it was just an accident, bro. He's not in control of his behavior. He's only, what, 33? Just a child. What could he possibly know? Oh, he's British. He can't possibly have any fucking outcome in the American election. All right, I'm chill now. All right, there we go. All right, I'm cool now. Ugh. All right, we're cool. Hi. You want to hear my perspective? No, I want to kill myself. There are no friends in hell. Actually, hell is where all your friends are. Hold on, let me close this and that and... in Minecraft. All right. Let me read out these donuts. We're not doing any fucking TTS. I want a proper goddamn motherfucking Resident Evil experience, alright? I'm changing the stream title. If all of you are just here for drama, fuck off. If you're here to watch me get unironically scared by the game, then stay here. Yeah, Kanye. Yeah, Lone Cat, I don't want to leave the left. I'm better than all of these fucking people. I'm smarter and I'm more honest and I'm more respectable and I'm more integral. And I'm going to grow faster than all of them. That's the only thing that gives me joy anymore. When I look at the barren fucking hellscape that is the breadth of Twitter and I see all the stupid fucking Bernie or Busters who have no fucking idea what they're doing and are just posturing in a desperate effort to try and appeal to the sensibilities of their equally loser friends, the only thing that gives me the tiniest respite, the quantum of hope and comfort is the knowledge that my channel is growing rapidly and I may someday be in a position of greater power where I can affect greater change. That's the only thing that I can hope for. It's it. That's the only thing I have. That's the only thing I believe in anymore. The possibility that I may one day become strong enough. Alright, I'm sorry. Ugh, I'm feeling LARPy today. God. I just get a lot of gaslighting attempts on me, you know? Like, that happens a lot. Every time I criticize someone on the left, I feel like people gaslight the fuck out of me. You guys were doing it in chat too. At least some of you guys were. Like, still burning your bus, sorry. I don't give a fuck. Oh, still banned, sorry. Enjoy your fucking tier 2 sub. Give me Paul Resendez. Give me Sake. I'll ban them too. Actually, I'm not going to ban Sake. I know he's Bernie or bust. I'm threatening. Fuck me, dude. I get gaslight so fucking often. It's so crazy. Every time I criticize the left, I feel like a legion of people come out to like tell me like I'm emotionally compromised, I'm acting crazy, I'm out of my depth. I'm good when I fight the right, but when I turn against the left, like I'm bad or something. Yeah, I feel like I'm being gaslit. Like people like what I do most of the time, but if I ever step out of line and apply those standards to like the people that I am with, that like I need to shut the fuck up and like learn my place. Uh, sucks to suck. Yeah, it does suck to suck. Isn't this literally what Destiny went through? Yeah, because the left, the online left is shit. Destiny was always right about that. He's not right about a lot of stuff. He's not right about socialism or actually he's not right about a ton of stuff. But if there's anything Destiny is right about, it's that the online left is fucking garbage. It's so fucking cancerous, dude. It's so fucking bad. I can't believe it. It's so frustrating. I'm unironically like like I am triggered. Like I actually get like upset thinking about it. Online as a whole or just Twitter? Well, Twitter is the worst of it, of course, obviously. That's your demon mama. Isn't the online left just a small minority of dipshit libs? Well, I'm always going to be more frustrated with communities that I'm a part of. That's just kind of how it tends to work, right? I mean, yeah, Mathaldu. I just, guys, you guys realize it's important to be honest, right? With our own communities. Can you hypers if you believe that? This is what I mean. Wait, this is exactly what I mean. Onion Boy, Vaush will look back in that convo and regret the vitriol. No, I fucking won't. No, I won't. I don't regret anything. I'm happy with who I am and I'm happy with the outcomes of who I am, okay? Why would you say that? Like what I wasn't even that vitriolic with Lexi, but when you say stuff like that, it feels like you're not so much making a prediction as you are trying to like undermine my confidence. That's what it is. It's a fucking abuse tactic, except I'm the one in power, so it's like a bunch of like tiny little mice trying to be abusive towards me, and only collectively can you hurt me. But you can hurt collectively. It's like a bunch of really subtle like attempts to try and undermine my ability to rationally assess my behavior when I engage with people on my political side. But nobody does that to me when I'm on the right. The only people who gaslight me when I argue with the right are like lunatics. Like when Sargon of Akkad said that I lost my debate with Ethan Ralph, like that, I'm like okay, like cool, nice meme. But I can deal with that because I don't have to listen to fucking Nazis like critique me. Like I don't have to care about their opinions. They're horrible people. I don't care what they have to say. If they make a good argument, I'll listen to it. But their actual like moral assessments are consistently wrong. So I don't care. But when you guys do that, I have to care. You're my audience. And you're leftists. I assume most of you are leftists. So. Yeah, I agree, Dad. Sorry, wait. I'm cool. I'm cooling off, okay? We're all good? We're all good right now. I'm cooling off. RE7 real soon. Okay? I'm cooling off. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We're getting nice and cool. I'm going to post that initial segment. I don't think. Okay, wait, hold on. I need. Okay, no gaslight arena. Okay, I feel like for the original 30 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever, when I was talking about Sean and stuff, I feel like I was pretty calm. I wasn't concise. I always talk too long, but I feel like I was pretty calm. I feel like I explained my contentions pretty well. That was fine. Okay, like was that? Yeah. Okay, that was okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to try so hard because like this shit triggers me more than like any fucking other thing. Do you think Destiny would be lefty if not for lefty Twitter? I actually do. That's the thing that really bugs me. I'm really, really, really positive. I'm really positive that Destiny would be a socialist if it wasn't for his interactions with socialists. I really genuinely believe that. Uh, whatever. It's not my responsibility what direction that he goes in, but like, holy shit, dude. I get banned off Twitch and then I see him argue with dumbfuck after dumbfuck after dumbfuck, relentlessly fucking being pounded into the dirt by shitty fucking arguments. Um, and like he comes out hating socialists, but how can he not? Remember the conversation he had with Joshua Collins? You guys remember that? How could anyone come out of that and not think that lefties are fucking jokes? How could anyone that makes Destiny sound weak-minded, honestly? I do think that he's very spiteful when it comes to his political prescriptions, but yeah, like how can anyone like come out of that and think like that's not just a socialist, that's a socialist congressional candidate, a respected one on Twitter and stuff, but like yeah, I would expect Destiny's response from most people. Destiny, I critique Destiny for politics of spite, but I think if most people were in Destiny's position and had subjected themselves to all the fucking horse shit that lefties threw his way over the past year, I think he might be worse. It's actually, I'm unironically not surprised he's not like a libertarian anti-socialist. Like credit where credit's due. I don't know, dude. I get in like one or two like Twitter spats, and I get like a headache, and I meditate on the possibility of like of forming like a new political party or something, so I don't have to be friends with lefties anymore. Um, he's stronger than I am. Okay, so please let's make sure that I don't get subjected to the same shit that he did. All right. Ugh. Have I posted about my mic setup anywhere? My mic setup is trash, dude. Yeah, I need to make like a cult or something. Bring Big Joel on. Big Joel doesn't want to come on and talk with Big Joel before. Love you too, Mara. How about you stay off Twitter for a bit? Yeah. You're being too charitable to Destiny? Maybe. Oh, thank you, comrade. I'll do donuts in just a second. I'm sorry. No, I'm cooling down. It's important for me. I don't want to go into Resident Evil 7 with a bad mood. I play video games to have fun. Even when I'm doing it for my job, I try to have a lot of fun with it. I can't do that if I'm like really wound up going into it. My mic setup, I have like a thingy and it plugs into like a red thingy right there, and it has a cable, and I have a swing arm that hits me in the head when I'm not paying attention. I hope you're okay. Rory Blue, you were one of the fucking annoying people. Shut up. But yeah, of course I'm okay. I'm fine. See, the thing that really frustrates me isn't my own situation. The thing that frustrates me is the thing that frustrates me isn't my situation. The thing that frustrates me is like the broader movement, right? It's really I love you too, Onion Boy. It's so important to me that the left win. It should be important to all of us. I know it's important to you guys. I don't think I'm unique in that regard. All of us want the left to win. All of us care about the left winning, because the alternative to the left winning is horrible. Horrible. But no matter what I do at this point, like I make a fuck ton of money. I have a huge, for me at least, I guess it's not really huge, but like following, like anytime I want like positive affirmation, all I have to do is talk for a few minutes because I'm good at it. That's it. I'm not the victim here. The real victim is the broader left. That's what I weep for. That's what I truly weep for. Like, remember, remember, remember Trump, not Trump, what's fine. Remember Sean's video, The Fate of the Frogmen? I'm a weeper. It's true, I'm a weeper. You remember The Fate of the Frogmen? It was a video about how following Charlottesville, there's been like a bunch of alt-right figures and like big conservative figures that have become like grifter losers because like they don't have the weight standing for them anymore. Like it's all falling apart. Like it's a great video. Great video. I feel like this is going to be the fate of the Bernier Busters. I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's what's happening right now. A bunch of people got radicalized in 2016, but after a contentious election with Hillary Clinton, they see fascism begin to rise in Trump's election. Now we have a chance. Bernie Sanders comes back, but he gets crushed even. He gets crushed even more brutally the second time, it feels like. And now they don't vote for Biden and Trump wins again, and now all these people who are like Bernie or bust are going to like fall out and just be these horrible grifters. These like unironically like alt left, and people are going to trend more towards Nazbolism as the progressive elements of Bernie Sanders' advocacy disappear because they overlap too much with Biden's platform, and the only thing we care about is being economically radical. Why do you think people like fucking Crystal Ball on her show have started congratulating Tucker Carlson, a Nazbol, more and more often? There's a trend towards it, and I'm seeing it too with fucking Chapo Trap House and their fans as well. More people making jokes about Nazbols, more people pulling away from the importance of progressive rhetoric, more people pulling towards radical like economic revolutionary sentiments while dismissing all progressivism as a form of like liberal idpol, or like unironically, like, I feel like this is a different issue. I don't think it is. If people feel, because like, oh god, Bernie and Biden overlap a lot on progressive issues. The Democratic Party is fairly progressive when it comes to social issues. Economically is where Bernie really departs from the Democratic Party. So when people get disillusioned with the DNC because of Bernie's fallout, that means they're probably going to trend towards people who can give them that same economic fix, but they're not looking for the progressive fix because they've already alienated themselves from the DNC's progressive advocacy. We're unironically looking at the beginning of the economic progressive movement getting taken over by white nationalists. This is going to happen within the next few years. Like people like Stryker, like Eric Stryker, may be losers who are incapable of like arguing their points, but we don't need these like obvious Nazis. We don't need like full-on Nazi Nazbols or anything. We just need people to come up there and say like, hey, we need Republicans to step up and say, hey, ex-Bernie bros, hey, Democrats, hey, working class, hey, everyone, all right? Hey, listen, we can give you all stimulus, we can give you all the UBI, but our system is just being taxed far too heavily by immigrants, okay? What we need to do is take care of our own first. We need to care for the workers of this country. We need to lock up our borders, okay? Look at how certain demographics of people are more likely to consume money from welfare. That's money that could be going to more families if we're talking specifically about Native Americans or native-born Americans. If you think I'm wrong, you don't understand material analysis. This is this is currently happening in the absence of any like Democrat-oriented person who's proposing radical economic solutions. People are going to turn elsewhere. The solution to this is making sure we care about progressive policies and economic policies in equal measure. But a lot of Chapo boys, they haven't been doing that lately. Hey, have we seen all the Chapo episodes where they're unironically making fun of Democrats for being annoyed, or making fun of everyone who's annoyed that Republicans keep calling COVID-19 the Wuhan flu or Kung flu or the Chinese virus? How they're like, haha, look, these idiots aren't even focusing on the real issues like racism. Okay, now let's talk about the need to like push like Medicare for all, and that's it. Let's focus very strictly on the economic issues. You all notice that? You all notice how there are a lot of really left-leaning people who are getting increasingly dismissive of progressivism and increasingly willing to kowtow to social conservatism if it means pushing their economic policies? But that's okay, guys, because I'm here for you. And as long as I'm here on this platform, I will never stop caring about progressivism and economic liberation in equal measure. Because there is no point in liberating the worker if we do not also liberate the worker of their characteristics, of their race, their gender, their sexuality, their religion, and every other axis along which people could subject to them oppression equal or greater to that they ever could have experienced as a worker. Because I understand the meaning of socialism and I'm not some stupid fucking dipshit who only treats socialism like some LARP test they get to fucking throw books at other lefties with to prove that they're more woke than the other ones. Because I'm the one who actually cares about people. And as long as there are idiots out there like the fucking Chapo boys who are unironically enabling racism because it's like funny to like shit talk Democrats who care about racism, and as long as there are dumb fucks out there like Sean and Jen who are going to implicitly push people not to vote for Biden, even though they're not willing to actually own that position themselves and open themselves up to criticism, I'm going to be here, okay? I'm never leaving you guys. And my takes may be dog shit sometimes, but they're your dog shit, okay? They're yours. My dog shit belongs to you, and they will always be in the best sentiment possible. All right. We've grandstanded for long enough. Gotcha, Lexi. Vaush, you can't ban people you disagree with and act superior. Really? What do you think the likelihood of that is? Feel pretty good right now. Duckers. Claps that motherfucker. Bury them in ducks. All right. Okay. That's the first hour and a half. That's the first hour and a half dedicated to horseshit. I love you guys so much. We're all gonna die. But until we die, I have donos to read. Che Barrett with the tier 2 sub. Really happy to have improved your rhetoric, comrade. I really appreciate it. Mythaldu, Toasted Soup, and Marinara. Thank you so much for the tier 1 subs. I love introspection, and I don't like Bernie or bust. You know how it is, baby. I'm going to read them quick, okay? True, whores me. Some rogue with the $20. I do love you. Thank you so much, comrade. I really appreciate that. And Cannon Leffer with the $20. No, don't worry. Your dinner probably didn't interrupt any RE7 because it's been an hour and a half and we haven't even started yet. Ben Riley with the $10. Did you watch Dr. Cornell Rust in the Michael Book Show? No, I have not. How can we get you to talk to Kyle directly? Kyle pussed out of a debate with me. I'm going to be talking about it like in 2 days or something. Also, Kyle is very much a left-wing libertarian. I think he's a free speech absolutist that respects nonviolent action politically, and that POV is his position. I don't know. I hope you all reconcile. What do you mean? I don't think that Kyle isn't like a left-wing libertarian or anything. I'm a left-wing libertarian. My contention isn't with his position on free speech. I just don't like the Bernie or bust shit. Num Num, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Godless Phil, so sorry it took me so long to get to RE7. Frosty TO, what is this link? What is this link you've given me? Hi, FBI. One of these days, I'm gonna get J-Reg on, and I'm gonna ask him to get some new material. Ha! And y'all are gonna get real mad. Yeah, true, Alan Hannigan. I try not to participate in like gatekeeping that much, but the dishonesty thing really fucking bugs me. Monarch of Enbies, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Very happy to help, comrade. Kings and Generals of the 20 Canadian, thank you so much, my dude. I'm always happy to have you watch. I expected more from Sean. Hate Destiny's constant debate me, but in this case, it's clear the position is indefensible. We have to take responsibility. Good job, Vaush. Yeah, I just really fucking wish I could debate Sean. Oh, hey, not gonna surprise you guys. When Destiny debated Sean, Sean responded, "Who even are you?" When I challenged Sean to a debate, he didn't even respond. Not even the fucking balls to say no. Billy Williams, thanks for the tier 2 sub. I'll do my best, comrade. Just like curiosity with the $5. So instead of allowing your audience to have a voice, you block me on Twitter for my first comment when I'm unaware of the full situation. Lost respect. Why do people act like this? Why do people act like this? Listen, please don't. It's so weird. Don't act like high in my. Don't act like don't moralize bans, okay? I got fucking triggered earlier today, and I just banned everyone I ever said, everyone I saw who was doing Bernie or bust shit, okay? I hate all of you, okay? You're disgusting to me. But if you're unaware of the full context, whatever, just email me. Or yeah, that's it. Just cool. If you lost respect, that's fine. I don't block people that often, but man, when I get angry, I get angry. There's 3 groups I'm blocking right now, okay? The woke scolds, been blocking them since Thought Slime. The Nazis, been blocking them since Flamenco. And the fucking, now the Bernie or bust, been blocking them since fucking 8:30 a.m. today. That's it. Like, that's it. It's nothing personal. I love you, okay? But it's not like your audience has a voice or anything. Like, you can still tweet. I'm not taking your account away from you. What about tankies? Yeah, it's just there aren't that many tankies. There were just a few loud ones. I probably banned blocked like a dozen tankies, but like they're not a huge community. Bernie or Busters are way more frequent. Derek IT Pro, really glad to hear that. Comrade Kuniji with a tier 1 sub. That is true. Making Sargon mad is very, very important. Asterism Alex, thank you so much for the incredibly kind $20. Fuck Trump. Get him the heck out of there. Okay, we're going to run through these donos super quick. Super quick. That's what we're going to do. Roger Dutter with the $10. Spider Jerusalem, is that you? That is a very flattering comparison, comrade. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Kai with $15. You're right. Happy birthday, Vladimir Lenin. We may have some contentions, but hey, you did some stuff. You did some stuff, guys. Azri Drake with the $10. Thank you, comrade. Why are there so many Resident Evils? Because they're very profitable, Brit Mouse. That's true, Dr. Lobster Wizard. Thanks for the $3. And thank you, Mythaldo. I really appreciate your dono and your contributions in chat. Nebzan, I'm really happy to have helped you. Thank you, and I really appreciate the dono. Ben Riley, I cannot say I will play the Evolution of Trust. Brett Mouse, the 690. Love you, Vaush, but please take care of your mental health. I'm okay. I get mad, but being mad, I like being mad a little bit. I like the contention. I like the fire. I get mad when I debate people, too. It's very exciting for me. I just need to come down from being mad, and I'm good. It's just, I think it's part of a healthy emotional cycle for me. I like... being mad. AT5D2D Derek with $5. Don't stop, I was almost there. Sorry, comrade. Matt Zatlin, really sorry to hear about your dad. That's one of the worst fucking arguments, that womanhood is defined by suffering. Jesus Christ. Ben Riley, yeah, I can reach out to those people. I want to talk to Michael Brooks anyway. I just need to find out like how to best do it. Yeah, none of the fun. Sorry, Pathologic 2 is a horrible fucking streaming game. Left-wing communism and infantile disorder by Vaush Vidya, and on Lenin's birthday of all things. Jesus. Shackley with the $5. Thank you so much, comrade. Yeah, that's very important to remember. Guys, Bernie Sanders is also going to be the lesser of two evils. Oh my fucking God. America is like a factory farm, okay? And we're like voting for CEOs. And Bernie Sanders is a vegan. But Bernie Sanders, if he is appointed as CEO by the shareholders, still has to continue to make a profit. So that's the rule, okay? Bernie may be like the most morally pure, like based fucking epic dude in the universe, but it doesn't matter. If you're at the helm of the United States of America, if you run a state, you inflict violence and harm upon the world. There's no doing it. He may be the best man for the job, but the job will always hurt. There is always a lesser of two evils. There is always, always, always an evil attached to your decision. Jake from State Farm with the incredibly kind tier 4 subscription. Thank you so much, my dude. On a Resident Evil stream as well. Really happy to see you again after you helped me out in that one critical RE2 moment. Gayfish, are there any bad lefties? Yes, everyone who isn't me. Fuck you. Atomics Fox, thank you, comrade. A dab for Lenin. Kyle had no problem compromising with Tucker Carlson, a literal white nationalist, but when it comes to Biden, compromise out of the question. Yep. There have been a lot of lefties saying positive stuff about Tucker Carlson because in between him talking about a white ethno-state, he also says big businesses are ruining America. Even Destiny isn't falling for this. Destiny has like multiple times been like, look at all the lefties who are actually falling for this Tucker Carlson bullshit, even though he works with Fox News and is literally funded by billionaires. All he has to do every once in a while and some tepid performative denunciation of big business, and all these lefties will suddenly be standing a literal fucking like Nazbol. That was my Destiny accent. Cognition, happy to have you back. Enjoy the call. Antimatter, true. Everyone who doesn't vote for Biden is a neo-Nazi. Very true, comrade. AT2D5D with $5. Michael Albert and Noam Chomsky experienced the same gaslighting with their open letter. You should have seen Michael on see my email. Yeah, I still have a lot of emails to go over. I'm going to check it over, okay? You are the omni leftist. Thanks, Tortoise. What's your opinion of Tim Pool? Tim Pool is one of the stupidest and most dishonest fucking public figures out there. I actually think he's like more dishonest than Sargon. It's fucking insane. Will LaCroix with the $5. I'm the guy who paid $5 to say I hated you. I still do, but please take a breath. Your tranquil voice feels worn out. Love you, Vaush. Fascinating. Well, much appreciated. When you get to RE7, want a cool scene, let dad hit you in the room with the boot and the boarded up trapdoor. You won't lose anything, but it's pretty rad. Interesting, ready? I'll actually give that unironically a try in just a short moment because we're almost done reading donos. Xander Hall, my dick is going to be raw tomorrow morning after watching that rant. Also, give me mods so I can send these busters you missed in chat to Spurgatory. No, I know, no. It's okay, Xan. I want to be the one. I don't like seeing people ban in my chat. It's a power that I want to reserve for myself. Thank you, though. It's not that I wouldn't trust you with it. True Mecha Bouncy Bunny. A nice name, by the way. Cyborg, best of luck with the upcoming channel, comrade. Remember to chill with After Drama? Yeah, I'm super chill. I'm super chill now. Holy shit, Nickden, what the fuck? Speaking of Tom Olav Hunstad with the incredibly generous 500 Norwegian kroner. Jesus Christ. Don't let him get you down, Vaush. COVID-19 will kill us all, and we don't have to worry about any fascist conservative consolidation of power. Enjoy RE7. True! I pray for death, so I can't live long enough to see everything I've tried to fight for burn and break in my hands. True. Very true. Thank you so much, Tom Olav Hunstad. And likewise with the huge dono. Nick Den with the $50. My God, thank you so much. That is really kind of you. Keep fighting the good fight, comrade. I'm going to try my butt. I was about to say try my bust. Been burning or busting all over the place. Thank you so goddamn much. Oh, are there any bad lefty takes on riding with Biden? Yeah, I think that any lefties who say that you shouldn't be able to criticize Biden, which I have seen a few people do, are misguided. While criticizing Biden does lower his chances for re-election, in your own communities, you can simultaneously criticize while advocating for people to vote for him. And also, I do think that the consequential outcomes of not criticizing him are worse than the possible downside of him losing due to the marginal loss in votes we get by criticizing him. If that makes sense. Oh, that was a mouthful. Oh. Blonded Orange, I'm really happy I've been able to help you body your racist uncle, comrade. And very true, Clavin. Lefties eating shit to get liberals to smell the breath. I love being exactly like Gamergate anti-SJWs. I love it. 5 with the $10. It's pessimistic, stuck on a chat for now. I saw Shu memeing about Trump, please bring M4A, and it scares me. How do we deal with these people? I'll be doing videos on this soon. The rise of economic left-wing, but right-wing, like, social policies is coming. Pretty soon, Nazbols are going to be our biggest threat. I've been saying this since the start. Our biggest threat was always the Nazbols. Only a fucking idiot could see what's happening to our world right now and unironically stick to capitalism. As radicalism trends further and further and further away towards the mechanical intricacies of capitalism, fewer people are going to defend it, and more people are going to be A, radicalized towards hating minorities due to increasing levels of immigration and economic catastrophes leading to climate migrants, and B, are going to be more willing to adopt economic radicalism that it sort of mirrors our own, but isn't really, because they don't care about human liberation. I've always said it, Nazbols are always going to be our long-term greatest threat. Dark Samus, I'll be doing a video on it soon. I love you, buddy. I'll try my best, sad communist dog. And yeah, Farlato, principles are very, very, very important. Will Republicans really be more willing to embrace left economic policies than Democrats are? Yeah, Pelosi literally like vetoed, God, what? Pelosi literally like vetoed policies to try and like help out fucking poor Americans struggling during COVID-19. Whereas Trump personally signed every $1,200 check so everyone would know where it came from. They know what they're doing. They know where it's going to lead to. Yeah, John Hemmink, that's how it is. Any policy proposals you got in mind? Yeah, Jakey Fakey, I have tons of policy proposals. I care about them a lot. But, I don't know if I want to talk about them right now. Thank you, Ether Dion. I do love pissing people off. All right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, we're done. Okay, we finally did it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you guys. Hey, guys, can anyone remember any historical precedent of fascists adopting socialist economic policies in an attempt to win over the working class before instituting a full-blown fascist takeover of the of the government? Really think about that for a second. If you can remember any historical parallels. On the eve of an economic collapse, there is contention between the Sochdems and the communists in Germany. The Weimar Republic is struggling. The Conservative Party grows stronger. But Ultimately, the communists believe the Sokdems are the greater long-term threat because they are the ones gatekeeping the path towards leftism. But conservatism is blown wide open as more and more radical forms of conservative advocacy begin to spring up as this interesting NSDAP party starts to show up more and more prominently in the parliament as elections show working class Germans, particularly those who feel humiliated by the emasculization of the country, are more and more willing to throw their weight behind a party that reinforces national vigor while also promising them a respite from the internal economic contradictions of capitalism. Then, you get a conservative leader, like, say, for example, Hindenburg, and Hindenburg appoints somebody who he knew was an inevitable solution to their problem. I gotta piss. Let me play. Damn, I was kind of hoping that after I got back, I would be able to look at chat and see how people responded to my dramatic, soliloquy right before leaving to go pee. But you guys spammed so many wowies, I wasn't able to see anything. Thanks for the 1488, my bluebird. Yeah, I washed my hands. I licked them clean. Why are my lizard's lights off? It's pretty warm in here. It's not a big deal for the lights to be off for a little while. Here, let's get it up. Let's get it going. You just parroted Chomsky? When is the Noam Chomsky interview coming? Don't you think a socialist vanguard party can address this problem? Not on its own, no, because it didn't last time. And the communists in the Weimar Republic were far more prominent and powerful than they are here in this country. Wait, what? Did Chomsky make that exact same argument? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Listen, I love Chomsky, okay? He's got some bad takes sometimes, but for the most part, there's a reason why he's so well respected. Every single fucking time we get another one of these, like, ooh, who do we vote for? The Democrat, or do we not vote at all? Chomsky comes out and says to vote for the Democrat, and everyone reads like crazy at him. Gotcha, Xander. This isn't the first time that Chomsky has been canceled over this. It's happened for like 50 years. Yup. Yeah, Frost 8K. Conyer, I don't think it does. The zombies in this game are fucking invulnerable. It's crazy. Alright, dudes. Alright, my duderinos. It's time. I'm ready for some good-ass spooks. Guys, help me out rhetorically, okay? Because I really want to minimize the fucking sub-loss. Do you think that I should add my fucking, my rap god rant at the end there? My fucking bust, to the end of the video that I'm going to do on the Sean Twitter situation? Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm glad you guys trust me. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose like fucking 300 subs. Hey, Insaninator. It's all uphill from here, comrade. But if you want to go, that's cool. Oh, wait, hold on. How many subs did I get today? I've been on a fucking roll lately. Oh, shit. Dude, it's never ending. That's the solution to defeating Trump and then Nosballs. It's me getting more YouTube subs. Oh, shit. Fucking based. Maybe let that be its own Thermia clip? Nah. Fuck Thermia. Hopefully, Comrade Rotier, every fucking time I criticize Bernie or Bust, I lose a bunch of subs. Yeah, if you all tier 4 sub, the Nosballs will run away. Okay, so it's supper time. Okay, yeah, we're here. Okay, everyone remember? Everyone remember? Focus. We're playing the game now. We're playing the game now. This is not a game. This game is... The value of this game is heavily predicated on the atmosphere, so I want to, you know... When did I start this one? Last night. After some difficulty. Gotcha, Xanderhall. I'll keep an eye out for them. What did I miss in the game? This is a new room. After attempting to escape with my corrupted wife, my zombie wife, I got found by Daddy, and Daddy clubbed me, and he brought me here for dinner, and we had a nice little din-din, and now I'm walking around, and Gran over here. Okay, space is how you block, I see. Demon Mama, I don't think that the Chapo boys are Nosbullish deliberately. I just honestly, at this point, am starting to think that they're kind of like more committed to being edgy and irreverent and anti-establishment than they are in making the world a better place, and it's really disappointing. They were at their best like a month and a half ago when they were like hardcore pushing for Bernie and being super hopeful and united and so on and so forth. Because they had something to strive for and it was a good thing. Samuel 1698, we just have to do that rhetoric better, and we have to, you know, accompany it with more convincing arguments for progressivism. It's not easy. A lot of people are just racist. Oh, thank you, Reza Sutra. Oh, I'll remember, Zan. Can anyone explain the lore behind the red dono lizard? I own several crested geckos. I just think they're really cute. So I drew one. Oh, Block Caligula, that's true for now. But one radical is worth 3 centrists, you know. Oh, thank you, Reza Sutra. You don't need to have 50% or more of the population be revolutionaries. 10% is all it takes. Maybe even less than that. Jay Bouchier, I just think they're often very willing to, like, dismiss legitimate accusations of racism or sexism because it's funnier and edgier to own the libs by not caring. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, yeah, let's get immersed, guys. Let's focus on this. I talk about politics nearly goddamn every single fucking stream I do. We just talked about politics the first 2 hours of politics, video game stream. I want to play this video game. Oh!
Don't you just slip out.
Hey, 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 hey! Zan, why am I letting this happen?
There you are.
Alright.
God damn. Come on over, Leslie.
I don't know. Have I played this before?
I'm
No.
still here.
What is this? Stand by the hatch and don't block? Why am I doing this? Why do I listen to you guys? Sir? I'm doing this for the vine. But it doesn't seem to be working. I think I got trolled.
You? For what's on the inside. You're alone. And now you go.
You know, say what you will, but this is gonna make a good vine. I think you need the key first. Thank you, Xander Hall. Duly noted. Yeah, ban Xander Hall. No, don't ban Xander Hall. I love you guys. Unironically, you know, a lot of the frustration that I feel right now about, like, the ineffectiveness of the left. Oh, that's a big one, Blockly, I'd have to think on it. Oh, thank you, Reza Sutra. I love you too, Bug Girl, and all of you. The frustration that I have now about the left, it's a frustration I've had for a long time. I'm glad that I now have a community I can share my frustrations with, and after we iron out the kinks, you know, I think that we agree on a lot of stuff. Oh my god, Quintonic, thank you so much for the Tier 4 subscription. I really appreciate that, comrade. Relatively new, huh? Well, I'm not going anywhere, comrade, unless I get banned off YouTube, and even if I am, we're going to BitChute. I love you, comrade. Thank you so much for the Tier 4 sub. Enjoy the yellow name. Wait. Zoshalix, no spoilers. I don't want to be spoiled or assisted in any way over this game. I want absolutely no assistance. True, Kanye. I want to go past him in that hallway. I wonder if the AI cheats and he knows where I am. Like, the AI will make him move towards where I'm hiding, even if the NPC shouldn't have any reason to know where I am. Or if it's truly random. Oh, shh. What? Wait. What? I'm really confused. What would happen if I walked out to the hallway to aggro him, and then I quickly run back before he sees me, and I just wait at the table? Oh, fuck.
Don't you just slip out?
No, sir. Nope. Just ate a lot of food, just trying to get my legs stretched. No. No.
How am I gonna replace this?
Dude, that was you. I was nowhere near that. Ah! Okay.
You're wasting your time.
How close is he? He's right behind me! Oh, no, 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 no. He must have walked through this way. Okay. No! What? Okay.
I'm waiting.
Why are you waiting? Jose, yeah, Kings and Generals has watched me for a while, and I've seen his content for a while. We have a fair deal of mutual respect.
Here I come.
Please? Duly noted, Dark Samus. Thank you. There's not even anything useful here. Why did I run here? Wait, little... Is my name Ethan? How'd you know that? Oh, that's a key. Hatch key? Is it for here? I can make myself move quicker in the settings? What? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? There's like a button that makes me move faster? Yeah, I don't know why there would be a toggle for that. That would be the weirdest thing. Don't you do that. Don't you falsetto me. Yeah, I know it's sprint. I'm currently sprinting. Oh, well. Ethan! Alright, fucker.
You know what they say. Once family, always family.
Alright, come on. Get in. Get in. It still shows me on the same floor, so I'm just directly under the floorboards. An antique coin. Seems fitting, Prego Mayago. Oh shit, I'm gonna get jump scared any fucking second now. Ah, safe space. Just what a leftist needs. They really stink. Wow, thank you. Huh. I guess I'll store the coin? Chem fluid and herb. I'll probably keep it. I don't know when I'm gonna need it, but I've got plenty of inventory space right now. Oh, Block Caligula. Games like this are all about the atmosphere. Horror games are all about getting involved so you can get scared. What fun would this game be if I was just methodically running through it as I talk to some dipshit on Discord? Well, yeah, it's Blair White, weekly winner. Of course it's bad takes. Oh, boy. Oh, we're gonna have to step back out. Okay. That was so loud. Ugh. What?
You did good, Ethan.
Zoe, right? And what the fuck are they?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. You
Live?
gotta get out of that house. There might be a way out through the main hall.
All right.
Oh, and that thing on your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
What the fuck do you mean codex? Also, wow, my hand really does not... Oh, wait, what's wrong with my thumb? Wait, is that just blood, or is like my hand rotting? Staying alive, staying alive, Okay. Listen for footsteps. No, sir. No, no, no. Okay, don't really know what's to be done with that at the moment. So many fucking noises. Maybe I will, Brutus Sauces. It says you can... Do I have to go down here again? That bobblehead is the collectible? It doesn't let me pick it up when I get next to it. I should play Amnesia. I have played Amnesia. It's great. Shoot it? I don't have a gun. Got a bullet, but no gun. That yellow tape means that's breakable. I hate this. I feel like it's too early in the game for me to be stumped. Oh my god.
Hey, you!
Yeah?
Open up. Hey,
Yeah?
open up.
Hey, you gotta help me.
Hold on, back up. Now, sir, do you live here? I mean, is this your property?
What? Me? No. No.
All right. Now, we got several calls about some missing persons lately.
You don't understand. I gotta get out of here.
Just say,
Calm down.
you've been kidnapped.
You're not listening to me. There are crazy people in this house trying to fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you this. You don't exactly seem like you playing with a full deck.
Fuck
yourself, all
you!
right?
Are you kidding me?
Look, like I said, we've had several missing persons calls. And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself may not be.
So help me out!
All right. I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right. Now that's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage. We'll talk there.
Hey, wait. You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look, officer.
Deputy.
Right. Deputy. Now, do you want to see my name in the obituaries? Or do you want to be a hero and save my life?
Hero cop. Oh, damn.
A fucking pocket knife?
Hey, I mean,
Here. Take it. That's all you gonna get.
thank you, Witty Name 83. I really appreciate
Go.
it.
Garage. Now.
Hey,
what am I gonna do with a knife?
Hey, unironically, like, I mean, no, well, guys, unironically, like, you can't expect a cop's not just gonna give you a gun. Just like, this is a lot better than. It's like, hey, cop, man, dude, you gotta give me your car and your shotgun. Do you have any grenade launchers in there? A little pocket knife like this isn't that good in a fight. Well, maybe not against super zombies, but I have a feeling that against a fight with a real human being, this would be a fairly effective weapon. Oh yeah, that's loud. Oh no.
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job.
Yep.
Why don't you do your job and tell me?
Get on
Answer
your
my
hands
question.
and knees and say, please fucking God, take me out. If you arrest me, I don't care. Please let me out of this place.
Put that door back. Put that door back up. Wait!
Oh. Oh my. Oh. How do you do that without pushing him forward? Oh.
Fuck it! I'm gonna kill
Oh my God, he just fucking teleported. Hey, nice one. Car key. Car key! Zoshilix, this is the second time you've been warned. Don't you fucking spoil anything. Combine ship my inventory? What does that mean? What does it mean? What's car key?
Are you having fun yet?
Sir? Did you just say Vaush? Can you... Get away from the car! Ah! Did he, like, leap?
This only ends one way.
Why am I so slow? Just... Just... Yes! Ah! Yeah, get up! Up! And down! Get up! Come on! Whoop! Whoop!
Oh, shit!
Get off!
Nice car, Ethan.
In Los Angeles!
Let's finish this, you and I.
How?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take you for a ride. No, 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 no!
Okay. I didn't press the gas. He had his foot on the pedal. He's not dead. He's not dead. Get out. Out. Get that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Oh, boy. Now look what you've done, mother.
You watch your mouth. Shit. Ah! Dick, you're on fire! Please get up. Please. Up, 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 up. No way that motherfucker is dead. Not a goddamn chance in the world that guy is dead. He's gonna like... Okay, he's gonna like grab my leg. Yep!
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see some wonderful... Oh, fuck!
Yeah, that was cool. Goodbye. That was... I'm fine with that. Nice! That's Bernie or Busters right there. That's the Bernie or Bust move right there. They turn to you, I'm gonna show you something wonderful, and they don't vote. Oh, I thought he'd be right behind me. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Still down there. Guys, please stop recommending stuff in chat, like, unironically. I'm normally fine with it, but this is a game, I think, where a lot of the pleasure is found in, shit. Oh shit, that doesn't pause. Now that's a strong knife. Fucker's gonna pop up any second now. Yep, that's a Resident Evil game. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Gunpowder? Sure. Yeah, Zoe?
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
He used to be.
I'm sorry, but he's dead now.
Oh, he's not.
You just might be able to pull this off.
What? Pull what off?
There's something I need you to do, but I can't explain it right now. You may need some sort of keys to do it, but find a way out of the house.
Okay.
I'll be in touch.
I'll be in touch. You ever wanted... Oh, yep, this is a fucking Resident Evil game, alright. Oh my fucking god, that shit fucking statue scared the shit out of me. That fucking dude. Okay. 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 All these fucking Resident Evil puzzles. My god. I want to go back and put the pendulum that I got from this clock onto the other clock because it had a thing. What are your opinions on egoism? It's probably cool. No! Okay. When's a good time to ask you about one? I don't know. Like, you can ask in chat all you want. I'm just playing a video game. Handgun ammo, herb, gunpowder, combined with chem fluid. Okay. Let's create some handgun ammo. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I see. Chem fluid plus herb equals this. Interesting. Okay. The chem fluid is strictly a crafting thing. I'll keep it in there for now. Ay, ay. Alright, back in we go. Probably fairly effective, Mythaldu, but I'm gonna hate her forever, so... Thanks, Emery. Yeah, we're looking for the man behind the slaughter, guys. We should all be invested right now. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song. If you take an L away from slaughter, it's laughter. Holy shit, fucking the Joker. How'd you get in my chat? Dark Samus? Don't. No hints. No spoilers. No suggestions. I'll take the gun, though. Oh. Huh. I don't have anything else that's even close to the size and shape. But I'll be back for you. Oh. This bitch is gonna scare the shit out of me. Hmm. It won't let me. It won't let me when I get close. Yeah, it won't let me. Yeah, it's definitely gonna trigger a door. I'm gonna open this shit up and she's gonna fucking grab my leg and throw me off the banister or something. I'm onto your shit. I hate this house. Recreation room?
Done to deserve this. And I know you were scheming.
I want that shotgun. Oh, hello there. I choose to believe this is not a loincloth, but instead an incredibly deflated and wrinkly cock. True. My asshole is so fucking tight right now, guys. You have no idea. Raging Red Fox, thank you very much, comrade. I really appreciate that. Oh, shit. Shadowjong Jismark, nice name. Thank you so much for the sub, comrade. I really appreciate that. Happy to have you here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just the worst bathroom. Just the worst bathroom possible. Thank you. Yep. Oh, you reached into the water? You can't even see the drain. You would have had to go into the goop. David Ketchup, YouTube is still doing some fuckery when it comes to hiding stream notifications, unfortunately. But it seems like it's gotten better. Happy to have you here. Wait. I'm having a sippy. Oh god, I can't believe I have to play this game for 2.5 more hours. Oh shit. Sir!
Heck of a thing, ain't it? Sure shit beats the hell out of dying.
Wow, crazy that I decided to take a drink right before stepping through.
My little girl has given us
That's
a gift.
quite the...
And this gift is with me always.
That's quite the thing you've got there.
As you can see,
Shut up!
which in a word means you're fucked.
Granny's gonna fucking grab me on my way out. I can... or not. I don't know how you caught up to me. Why? How do you keep catching up to me like that?
Squash you like a bug. Hope Marguerite didn't hear that.
No, 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 no. No, he's right behind me. I'm gonna just keep doing this, okay?
It's just you and me now, Ethan.
Stop! No! I can't! That didn't do much. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I got the gift.
Go, 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 go. It has no ammo? Yeah, I don't care. I'm safe. Where do we go next? We have another dog head, but where's the next area we can go to? Jay Bush here. Neolib is a hellhole. I wouldn't worry about that one. I got a wooden statue. Does that do anything? Can I take a look at that? That is indeed an extremely intricate wooden statue. Hold on. That was well deserved. All right. Pruda Osis. What is this?
小さな芽がすくすく育ってるね。結構結構。小さな芽がすくすく育ってるね。結構結構。
That is the smuggest bitch. Hold on, I'm closing out the donuts that I've responded to. The Seductive Giraffe. I have never played RuneScape, but I hope you're having a phenomenal time with it, comrade. Since you couldn't get the scene of it to proc, here's a video of it. Yeah, let me see. What is this? Oh. Milegi? You can use this to fix your leg? You can do it?
You can do it. Hurry up, Ethan.
What the fuck?
Okay.
He's daddy. Miss me?
Well. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Isaac24, that's cheating. Can you link the anime YouTube thing? Nope, I already closed it, and I don't know what it is. Okay, so we can't... Where do we go next? We went here. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. I have a second dog head, which I could apply over here, but it follows that I can't... Ah, Zan, you're right. I got the VHS tape. You're right. You really gotta read shit? Read my fucking nuts. That's what I say. You're kidding me. Save early and save often, guys. Yeah, Tuli Moody, of course. Also, hey, Tuli Moody. Tuli, have I ever told you how happy it makes me that you stick around the community? So, I got a VHS. Where can I play it? Let me think. The first place that I played the VHS was in the side house, so that's not an option. I have to find a new place. I think I saw a TV... Yeah, I think I saw a TV in here. I think I have to do that. If I was trapped in a doomsday bunker with one person you've debated on stream, who would it be? I've debated my girlfriend on stream before. That count?
I need a drink.
No, 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 no. Thank you, Reza Sutra. Decking her out. Probably PJW weekly winner. God, I'm a pussy. Not Crowder? Oh, maybe Crowder. Did you see Ellen getting exposed? I don't know what you're referring to.
This is all too fun.
Safe room, safe room, safe room, safe room, safe room. What? Excuse me?
Come out, wherever you are.
I have an inventory space.
It won't be long before I find you and kill you. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Ooh. I can smell you.
Nick Mullen's not a Nazi.
No way out. Hello there. How you been?
Not too good. Just want to clear some inventory space. Ow. Ow. Alright, that's all I wanted to do. No!
I'm an old man, son. You can't take on an old man?
No!
You're a dead man.
Fuck. Alright, I could have played that better. Immortal Jack. I don't know how he hasn't seen me yet. Yep, there we go. Okay. Inventory. Let me... What? Why not? Stop! No! They have to be horizontal? No, they were vertical. It just, the game is just arbitrarily not letting me use the safe house. The game knows when you're trying to cheat it? Fuck the game! I'm watching.
Ethan, if you find this, I know I can't expect anything from you. Not after what happened, after what I did. But I just want you to know that wasn't me. I don't know what happened. There's so much that you need to know.
There you are! You gave us quite a scare, young lady.
Oh, I'm me. Babies.
Over here, Mommy.
What the fuck?
I am sick and tired. Sick and tired of your bullshit, girl.
I need to hide. I need to hide.
Okay. Okay.
Get back to your room right now!
What? Okay. Game over. You've been grounded, I guess.
I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of your bullshit.
I need to hide. I need to hide.
Why are you putting me through this? What have I done to deserve this except open my home and feed you? I don't understand you at all. This is a gift. This house has seen more than you can imagine. And it knows. You just don't understand? Or is it that you just don't care?
Yeah, Dajiro, this game is definitely a departure from the traditional Resident Evil formula. Thank you so much for the generosity. It's not a good hiding spot.
I know you and Zoe are plotting. I know you were scheming. You think I don't know what you want to do with that boy, Ethan?
Be weird about it. Oh, shit. I'm scooting. I'm a scooter.
No, don't come over here.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this for 2 more hours, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Vaush the coward confirmed. Yeah, I'm a giant pussy when it comes to horror games. I acknowledge this. Nah, Parker, you're good. Can you fuck off? I know it'll help.
Feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Now I'm good. I just need to slouch. That's what I need.
We open our home. We open our hearts. And what do you do?
Yeah, the safety slouch. What is this? Is this a makeshift flamethrower? Deceased brain, I check all my emails. Ooh, cool puzzle. Oh, I have to make an eagle with the wooden sculpture. It's a shadow puzzle. I should have guessed that from the light and the intricacy of the item. Oh, well, kind of looks like a spider. Oops. Sick. Oh, nothing bad is gonna happen here. No siree. Nope. This is just gonna be 30 seconds of long, peaceful, uninterrupted, shimmying. Also, fuck me. This is such a narrow space. How can anyone fit here? That's the T, Xanderhall. I don't know if I would have, done it. Oh, shit. I'm gonna fucking run into the kid.
She loves you. She wants us to be a family, goddammit. You!
Shit.
All you have to do is accept her fucking gift! We love you! Why can't you see that? Embrace us!
Huh.
There are known unknowns here, and you are not paying fucking attention!
Okay.
You think little Evie's gonna put up with your shit forever, bitch? No! You don't fucking try to escape your share of the blame! There's no way out of there, Missy!
Excuse me?
Ah!
Yes.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh.
Ethan, please help me. Ethan, help me.
What did they do to you, Mia?
You just saw what they did. Well, I guess at least part of it. Alright, well, we know what we gotta do. How the tape get to Ethan? I found it. Oh well, weekly. I don't fucking know. It's a Resident Evil game. Why do these fucking hick dipshits have like intricate gothic sculpture puzzles to open doors? Sir,
You gonna have to do better than that, boy.
Sir. I just wanted to try out your cool shadow puzzle, sir. I meant no disrespect. I apologize. You can't come in here. That's the rule.
You're part of the family now.
Yeah, Lone Cat, it's pretty well realized. Of course, the real and
Can't hide from me, boy.
the real inconsistency is why can't I just smash open a window and run out? I mean, I have a knife. There are tools everywhere. Surely I could bust my way out of this. What genres of game are you unable to enjoy? I don't like shit like Animal Crossing. Those windows have metal bars, though? Not this one. It's just wood. Why you gotta be like this? How do I... How do I get past him? The shadow room is right there.
Where are you?
Why not? Why can't it be time for that?
Ethan. Ethan. Ethan.
How do you like it, Zergo? Okay. Nice, there's a bit of leniency. The problem with
shit.
Ha! Me too, dude. The problem with it is that you can only rotate it in 2 directions, not in 3. You can rotate it along the X and the Y, but not along the Z axis. Yeah, alright, make fun of me, sure. Oh. Huh! Everyone who just said "oh dear" in chat gets my official Vaush video Gutbuster award of the evening. Nicely done, guys. You're all real lil W tonight. Well, this looks more edible than the other fridge. Medicine that temporarily sharpens the senses, making item detection easier. Interesting. Cool. Yo.
What?
What's up?
I was wondering if I could come in and show them my cyborg.
Your cyborg boobies?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? Head on in.
Can I turn the light off?
If you must.
I feel like they won't be able to see it otherwise. Hello, Chad. I wanted to show you my cyborg boobs. How do I do this?
You stand in the way of the camera.
Will you scooch out? Hello, Chad. It's so hot in here. No, scoot. Your chair's so big.
I don't want to move.
Please, I'll move. There you go.
Thanks.
Okay, Chad, I wanted to show you. I had to get, oh. There you go. Look. And it goes all the way down. I'm a whole cyborg. I just wanted to show you guys. I've had this on for a day.
You're making them worried. For all they know, you're like dying.
I'm not dying. They're doing this to make sure I'm not dying. So yeah, I just wanted to share. It's been uncomfortable. I'm here to complain. Yeah, I'm wearing a wire. They're doing it because...
You shattered the immersion of the horror experience.
I haven't been watching. I just got done playing D&D, so...
Yeah.
Which was fun. I'm getting it done to monitor my heart to make sure I don't have anything actually wrong with it, so... But yeah, it's a bomb. It's very sticky. Oh, you can't... Wait. Can you see his foot? It's on me. It's on my foot.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm having fun.
Glad to hear that. Must have been a good session if you're coming in here this high energy.
No, it's chill. Anyway, love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Have fun. I'll push you back.
Alright, thanks. Yeah. There we go. Yep. There you go. Yep.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye, chat. It's hot.
Kill the light.
All the way?
Yes. Well, that was abrupt. My feet are yellow. Ew? What's wrong with my feet? They're a normal... They're feet. What do you want from me? Yeah, it's a trick. It's a trick to get me to show more feet. But it's not gonna work. They're super calloused? Yeah, they're just really calloused. Also, I was out, like, I was outside today. Like, I was doing some... Oh, wait, I don't want to retry. Fuck. I was outside doing some stuff today. So, like, and I shower in the morning. So, I need to shower? Like every morning? I don't know. Yeah. Someone else is moving. Gotcha, Zan. I don't know, T-Bellum. I'm really not much of a foot person.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes?
I can't find my poker. Can I look?
Sure.
I don't have to turn the light on. Oh, wait. Why didn't you open the window? It's been really, quiet.
Because I'm trying to build atmosphere, and the dead stillness of the room makes me feel like I'm trapped inside a Louisiana
Got it.
mansion.
It does feel like a bayou in here.
Yeah, exactly. Can I help you?
Yeah. Okay. That's it. I love you.
I love
Tell
you.
chat. Tell him you want to see more streams of me. He hates me. Okay.
Don't give her anything. Don't ever fall for a femoid's compliment bait. She's fishing. Oh. This is a room.
What the?
What? Whoa. No. Okay. You can kill a Vaush? Stop telling me things! Safe room? Safe room. Oh boy. Got plenty of ammo at least. That's nice. Dissection room underground. Have a good night, Pregomaega. Ugh. I'm unironically exhausted, dude. Holy shit. Fucking horror takes the wind out of me so much faster than every other type of game. Holy shit. Alright, the last doghead thingy is underground. In the dissection room. Or was it called the amputation room? Pope Jupiter, the lockpicks were a one-use item. Oh. The game just auto-saved. Oh boy. Oh boy. So noted. I'm looking for chunks of goop that look like they could be a person. Oh! I found a chunk of goop that looks like a person. Okay. Yeah, these ones do die proper. What is this doing in someone's house? This is the logical conclusion of having a— oh, my fucking god. Oh. Oh, wow. They really don't go for headshots, do they? This is the logical conclusion of having a cum box, guys. Take care of yourselves. True, Zan. Three A's and a handprint. Got some goddamn Auschwitz fucking incinerators in here. Enhanced handgun ammo. Nothing in any of them. Yeah, nothing in any of them. Y'all ain't getting up on me, right, buddy? Three A's and a handprint. This is a handprint, but it says 3 A's. Craig and Laura have 3 A's between them. Oh, and Tamara's got... Yeah, I'll do it. Oh! Hey, you! Shit! Damn, that, blindsided me a bit there. Headshots? I was doing headshots. What do you want? Here, got a better shot this time, okay? Yeah, they are very vulnerable to headshots. Oh my god, there's a lot more stuff over here. Jesus. That one that pops out of here is stronger than the other ones. Gotta start guarding when they swing? Yeah. I'm gonna try the big boy shots on it. No gunpowder? Where's the gunpowder? There's the gunpowder. Super shots. Nice. Sucks I wasted one of those, but still. Eat shit, dirtbag. Nice. Eat shit and die. The other side. They're balls of steel. Something gonna happen? Cutscene. Cutscene means bad. Okay. Holy shit, this place is big. And stream Duke Nukem? What, do you want me to play Duke Nukem forever? That trash heap of a game? Or like what, Duke Nukem N64? Duke Nukem 3D? I think Duke Nukem 3D would probably be the best one to play. Been a while since I've played it. The king is back. Get your alien hands off our babes. These really do look like the meatballs that were fed to the fucking Chimera Ant Queen. Yeah, I should save. Save early, save often. Don't do that to me. Boy, it's noisy. Nope. That's all my fucking stress hormones can handle. Sorry, I'm a pussy. We'll do more next time. Sorry, Zan. I am weak. Play Cuphead? No, you guys didn't want Cuphead. You guys suck. Alright. Guys, listen. Life is all about compromise. It's all about giving and taking. Alright? So the give that you guys got was me rambling for an hour and a half about Twitter politics and drama. And the take is me yoinking away the last hour and a half of this stream. I'm weak. Alright, I love you all so much. Ignore the poll. I didn't type it out. Hyena did. She has no binding power over me. I hope you all have a wonderful night, my beautiful friends. You're all so wonderful and perfect people. You deserve the world, and I can't give it to you. Farewell. The world out.